Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Slurpathon 8. This is going to be day 3, and we're opening up with the lovely.
Awoo!
Oh, sorry, I got a little bit stuck there. Sparkover. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I am in need of coffee, but we're going to play Dragon Quest and it's going to be fun.
Dragon Quest on the Super Nintendo, the Super Famicom, which
Actually, this version was never released in America, so this is on the Super Famicom.
very cool. Yeah, super excited. So before we get into that, so we're currently sitting at a total raised of $2,853, directly in support for Alberta's Children's Hospital. We didn't quite hit the 3,000 halfway mark last night before OMAX finished, concluded day 2. Sorry, waking up over here. Do want to put out there throughout the fact that we have active incentives that are open, and we actually have quite a few. One during this run. What's going on with your incentive? It's currently at $80. The goal is for 150. What's your incentive entail?
So our incentive entails taking the princess to the DragonLord. Now that sounds kind of mean, but traditionally at the end of the game, you leave the princess at the bottom of the dungeon forever. You never save her. So, not only are you taking her to the DragonLord to show her what a strong hero you are, but you save her at the end of the game.
Very interesting. And we're sitting at $80 raised out of 150. So we're halfway there on that. If we get some donations in, please ensure to use the !! incentive command to check them out. But not only that, to help us out, please put it in your donation message that you would like your donation to go towards that incentive. Not only that, but after this run as well, we have Loom by Scala Kitty. There's an incentive for committing a vandalism. You can check out the details on the incentive spreadsheet by using the command. The goal for that is $150. It's currently sitting with nothing towards the total. And then not only that, we have another incentive. We have quite a few incentives, that's the point. Many bid wars as well for the Final Fantasy mini block. And then not only that, but for Willow by Von Yvonne. So please check out that spreadsheet. We're actually getting into a really cool, I guess you could say RPG block. Loom is a DOS game. So that's exciting to see after this. But without further ado, am I missing something, Sparko, before you get started on the opening for day 3?
I think we're pretty good. I think we're lovely, yeah. So about my incentive, it runs until essentially when I'm going down to fight the DragonLord. So we've got a lot of time for that, of course, so let's get that going. I'm nervous.
You'll do good.
All right, so as is traditional JRPG timing or JRTA, time from this game is actually from power on to power off. So let me just check my live split button. No, that's definitely not the one. It's that one. Great, cool. So, would you like to count me in, babe?
Sure, absolutely. We're gonna count down from 5 and then we're gonna go on go. Okay. You got it?
I got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I had to hit 2 buttons there. And yeah, I possibly said power off. Power to the end screen is what's important. I'm going to restart very quickly because I just realized I didn't put my headphones on. And I can't hear my TV.
Reset.
We're resetting. Good game, everybody. Because I could turn up my TV very loud, but 1, I don't know if my neighbors would appreciate that, and 2, it would definitely go through my microphone. So
listen to some dope Dragon Quest BGM in the morning. Like, good morning, neighbors.
I bet my neighbor really wants to hear.
On the Super Famicom.
Yes.
Actually.
So sound cues aren't important for a lot of the game, but there is one spot in the game where you definitely need to have sound cues for walking through a dark cave, which I will let you know later. But you know what? Okay. Now, good times though. My TV has a headphone jack. That's pretty good.
That's the old school stuff right
Yeah.
there. I kind of miss when TV. I mean, surprisingly, some TVs actually still keep that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on it. I know my Samsung the 41-inch that I have for rhythm games actually has a headphone jack. It's pretty helpful. All right, you ready for another countdown?
Countdown part 2. Let's do it.
We're gonna go from 60 down to go. All right.
Okay, so starting at 60.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna need to borrow some fingers.
I'm gonna start at 5, and we're gonna go and go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
The best of luck. Good luck. Can we get good luck in chat? Thank you. Thank you, Big Papa Punk. Thank you, Slurpy Ninja. Good morning. Welcome to Slurpathon Day 3 with Sparkover.
E is my name. I forget which speed I want. I think I want message speed 8. Good stuff. I know how this works.
Yeah, sorry for the capture delay to pick up the display. You're good to go. Just took a second for the capture card to be like, good morning.
Oh, that's right. That's normal.
Yep. So that's the USB 3 HD cap.
So as any RPG starts out, we are going to be going on a little adventure. So it gives us, I believe, some money, a torch, and an herb, which we're going to go be spending some of our money right away in a nearby town.
Right, and I think from the town you're going to be picking up what specific items, though?
We are going to be purchasing a club from the weapon shop, 2 herbs and 2 torches.
Okay.
Club costs 60. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to be using English names when this game is clearly in Japanese, but that's just me not knowing as many, how to read in Japanese. Yeah, we picked up our club there. Herbs. Oh, 2 torches and a dragon scale. I knew I was forgetting something.
I was gonna say, what about, do you need the wing from the inn?
I already forgot one little important thing, and that's okay. So nothing from the inn in here.
Okay.
But. Gonna take a little sneak. I forgot to pick up the herb in the castle over here. So actually on the way out, you're supposed to sneak over here. Pick up that. But that's great, now we can start fighting as if it's an actual RPG. So we are going to go to menu, equip a few things, so we're going to put on our club, put on our dragon scale, and we're good to go. Alright, so over here we're going to want to fight some slimes, fight some drakies. The idea is to get to level 2.
That's a blue slime right there, how well.
It's a little friend, little happy slime.
Discord just did Discord calls, pardon me.
Discord is a thing. Sometimes it does what it wants to. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy some coffee, enjoy some RPGs, and raise some money for a good cause.
So, quick question. I know that you definitely speedrun Dragon Quest on the NES, or Dragon Warrior, pardon me. What made you want to run Dragon Quest on the Super Famicom here?
I mean, upon seeing the run, it just looked sort of very, interesting to do, but the biggest thing is there are a lot of quality of life improvements in this run. Because the Nintendo Dragon Warrior, you're looking at average of maybe 6 hours for a run. There's level 2, that's good. And I realized you corrected me, and I was wrong in my saying no. We actually do need to stop in the inn. That's okay, we're gonna fight a few more enemies along the way.
Hey, I'm just here to help.
Hey, thank you.
Not only that, but I'm here to push donos and get us to raise some nice funding towards the Alberta Children's Hospital. So
okay, we're having fun.
It's all for the kids,
That in here? Have I never done that before? That didn't feel familiar to me. I'm very actually confused right now. That feels so not familiar to me, but you know what? That's okay, we're going. So I'm going to be a little honest. My controller is not the nicest controller, and if you see me walking in a little circle sometimes, that's my controller acting up a bit, but we're going to have fun. Yeah, we're going to fight along our way to the next town, which is Maira, which is coal in the Japanese version. We're on to get to level 3 along the way. And so one feature that the Super Famicom has that the Nintendo version doesn't have is you can throw torches at enemies. So we're going to try and find a big, strong enemy that we can throw a torch at, or two.
I love the sprites in this one.
They're very nice.
The sprites are super cute.
I want to go that way. Okay. But to be fair, when I play this game, if I walk a little extra, take a little extra, a few steps, get a little more experience, that's okay. Right, there's our ghost. And we're going to be using an herb here, because getting a little unhappy. HP department. So usually the idea is you hit level 3 by the time you're across the next bridge. I'm hoping that's the case. And I honestly don't want to use my last herb until that point too, so my HP is nice and high. And there's level 3.
That's right. So, you know, once you, hit level 3 and cross the bridge, I think it's... Well, so one of the main things is, like, encounter rates for enemies through the forest and the mountains, right, are increased.
Yes. Torch. Taimatsu. We're going to be throwing a couple of these. Probably 2 will kill it, I think, because 2 is all we have. 3. 3 is all we have. That'll do it, though, I think. Very good.
Nice.
Very nice. So yeah, as Slurpy Ninja mentioned in chat, you are hoping for a scorpion, but I generally, especially like in a marathon, will just take the first enemy that I find. If I'm doing a PB attempt, I'll probably, like, if I have more distance to walk, I'll probably try for a better enemy, but that's okay, because cozy. Alright,
I just realized some of the movement in the game. Can you actually... So, for Dragon Warrior on the NES, it's like grid-based, where you walk tile to tile. Is this one, can you walk on the overworld on half tiles?
Yes!
Or... Interesting. I just caught that. That's really cool.
Alright, so... making sure I went to the right things, and I did. So down below this spring here, we picked up the fairy flute, and then we picked up, I think, a seed of strength and some clothing in the, what's it called, in the drawers there. And now we're going to walk on the swamp to do a death warp.
Oh no.
That's okay. It sends us home. So we have to save here and use our strength seed. So we're going to get 2 strength seeds, and we want to get a total of 5 at the minimum. And starting with 3 is A+++, thank you. That's very good. So we're going to put on that clothing, and then go do some fights. So yeah, so as I was saying, the strength seed, you can roll up to 3. It's, oops, there's my controller, it's 1 to 3. So if we, am I allowed to do math in the morning?
I usually say math is a no-go, but since we're here and you're doing your thing, yes, math is allowed.
Okay, so I got a 3, which means on the next strength seed, we can roll a 2. Now again, if we get a 3, that's bonus, but pretty much we only reset if we roll a 1. Yeah, we're just gonna fight over here for a little bit. We're going to fight before this little bridge area and get to level 4. Then when we hit to level 4, we're going to learn the Gira spell, also known as Hurt in the English version. And we're going to use that on a few stronger enemies, very similar to how we use the torch. However, the spell is a lot stronger. I'm really hoping to get like an enemy that I can kill in 2 hits here so I can take a sip of coffee, but you know, speedruns. It's fine, it's fine.
So you're just sticking around here until level 4, essentially?
Yes, which I just hit. Fantastic.
Nice.
So yeah, just gonna go down in this slightly more dangerous area for 2 stronger enemies. I specifically want stronger ones like this. They're gonna use a spell on me, though. Very rude. We are gonna be going to an inn soon, though, so it's okay. Actually, I don't have another herb, so I'm gonna be risky. We're gonna fight one more enemy without healing. It should be fine. Oh, and there's our juicy scorpion. Scorpions are so juicy.
Oh,
And we got the first hit. So juicy.
nice.
Very nice.
Some juicy XP right there.
Juicy. And yeah, so now we're just going to walk up to the town of Garai, which is Garenham in the English. It is a Fwem, but it's mean. So as you can hear,
Good morning.
say good morning, Swam.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we're going to do... Good night. We're going to do a secret trick over here. So we want the death necklace. There is a 1 in 16 chance of getting the death necklace. We're going to make it 100%. Not exactly, though. So the way the treasure chests work in this game is if your inventory happens to be full, the game, if you open a treasure chest, the game will ask you, do you want to take this item? And if you say no, the game is going to just be like, yo, you can open this chest again. The item didn't disappear. So pretty much we're going to get a chest that has a 1 in 16 chance of picking up the death necklace. So we're just going to keep picking up the chest until we get the necklace.
Okay.
But because we have to keep our inventory full, we can't use a torch in the cave upcoming.
Gotcha. So right now you're basically maxing out on your inventory for herbs and torches, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I tried to buy another herb, but I was full. It's torches I want right now.
And some people hopping in chat. Good morning, Del.
Good morning,
So
Dale.
for the good luck, Sparko, get passing good lucks. Welcome to Slurpathon Day 3, where the beginning of Day 3 is going to be an awesome, tasty RPG block.
Yeah, Dylan's going to be running, I think the last game of the block is Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster? If I'm right about the schedule.
Yes. Yeah, so for the RPG block this morning, right, I think pushing a little bit after lunch too, or almost into the evening as well. So we opening up with Dragon Quest, of course, by you, this wonderful Sparkover. And then Loom by Scala Kitty, pardon me. Then DS Zelda no Densetsu, Densetsu, sorry, by Excise Blue, Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Then Willow by Ivan. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
Cozy Sap.
Yeah, check it out, slurpathon.com/schedule, where you can use the schedule command.
Alright, so pretty much I think I'm not going to heal until I get to just the outside of the cave. Now, often I kind of like to leave my MP for the stronger enemies, but honestly, I'm just kind of killing whatever right now because I can. And honestly, I'm very happy if I can get this level before I get into the cave, because again, if I plan on healing when I get into the cave, we can take advantage of this more HP we have. So, just before I get into the cave... Herbs. So the herbs are in a stack of 6 on top of your items, so there's no problem with that to use one of those right away.
Nice.
And now, that's me walking in and out of the cave.
Shout outs to the controller. They look super creepy in this game.
Yeah, so a lot of the upped graphics, they're kind of creepy. I would actually run from this one. Save it for something slightly juicier. Scorpions were juicy a second ago, not so much now. Well, that one didn't even see me. But I'm running. We're not that strong physically yet. Actually, no, I feel like scorpions are very strong in this one, for some reason. I'll be honest. I have a slight bit of rust. This one's juicier. Please. Here, when you see water, I know I go down and around. Magician's a little friend.
Hello, magician.
It has a scary spell, but it's okay.
Spook.
Ook.
Scared. I'm sorry, I was trying not to talk because I know you were listening out for bonks.
Oh yeah, you're good. No, this headphone, well, the earbud headphone, that's the business. I would be like super asking for serious time if that were the case, but right now I'm like, yeah, I can hear it nice. That's the secret to speedrunning marathons. 2 sets of headphones. Around these little pillar things, and then we'll be on to floor 2. And on floor 2, after we pick up the death necklace, we are able to use a torch. I think I want to keep my HP around 20 for safety, so I'll probably be daring and just heal before I get to the next floor. But if we see a spooky skeleton, we're gonna try. Oh, it missed me. That's very fortunate. Fantastic. I might even get a level soon.
Miss me. Now you gotta...
Woo. I don't want to kiss the magician.
Oh, woo.
Alright, so we're gonna heal up there, and now... Okay, so on the second floor here, there are 2 chests. I always miss the first one. It's like the Sparko thing to do. Oh, did I do it? Money, okay. I got the first one. So we're looking for a big, long string of words, and I probably just that's next. Best. Ove. No, 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 thank you.
Oh no.
Alright, so the way this is, I can't read any of this, but when a big long string of characters comes out, I know I found the thing. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're looking for 16 is the average. That's 9. That's 10. That's 11. 12. There it is. 13. So I'm going to menu slowly, so I'm sure to do it right. So throw out a torch, pick up the death necklace, and I can use the torch. Fantastic.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. So I actually have a clip where I used a torch by accident instead of opening the chest, and then I found it right away, and I was so happy. That's a spooky skeleton.
Oh no.
So pretty much, I'm going to heal at just about everything right now. And we are going to be very safe, not fight anything. Try to not... I really need to get a new controller. Try to not fight anything. Try to run from everything. Just got a couple more items to pick up in here. Oh, you're being a meanie. Okay, we'll run this time. Alright, so we're going to pick up a shield over here, which honestly is going to help us equip a few things. Now, the shield won't help us equip things, but it will help us with defense a little bit, so that's nice. Now that's the death necklace there. Don't put it on. That would be bad.
What happens if you put it on?
Then you are cursed, and when you die, you do not heal. And I think in this version of the game, you can get it taken off and it's fine, but it still makes things inconvenient. That's no good.
No good.
No good.
You know what is good, though?
Is good.
The fact that we're sitting here raising funds for charity, specifically Extra Life and Alberta Children's Hospital. So no further donations, but do want to push the incentive for this block for Sparkover to take the princess to the DragonLord. The incentive cutoff time will be roughly an hour and a half into the run. Sparkover will give us the warning when it's getting close to cutting off the incentive, but it's sitting at $80 raised out of $150. So really, actually, over halfway to getting that incentive met. Please consider donating to the incentives. And good morning, MTI.
Good morning.
Welcome to Slurpathon Day 3.
So I'm just doing a death warp here. So we have to save here again, because again, we need to roll another strength seed. And if we roll a 1, that's an automatic reset. $33 experience. All right. Gonna save. Roll our strength seed, which is probably this one. Free! I'm happy. I am so happy. That is very good. Got another seed for that, and so we've got a death necklace, a fairy flute, and a wing. Good stuff. That's just me making sure, you know, I'm sitting pretty. So yeah, now we're gonna go off and buy some magical keys. So yeah, MTI, I'll just say it again, like, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, and I even honestly have trouble seeing the Taimatsu text in the normal chest, but yeah, thank you for that. When you see that, it really highlights itself and shows up, so that's... I don't know what I'm looking for other than a long string of characters. That is .face posted, that is the business. It's just sort of something that, once you do it a couple times, like every single time I worry I'm going to miss it. But, you know, once it pops up, you're like, oh, that extremely long segment of text. That's the one.
Yeah, I find it really impressive, especially in speedruns, you know, this caliber where, you know, the whole game's in a different language where you're trying to find these ways to optimize for your own accord. So it's just like, yeah, it's just a long string of text. Yeah, I know that's it.
Yes. Like, I'll be honest, I'm a little rusty at this right now, so I'm a little slow on the uptake of some of the things, but that's okay. So, see that north and south swamp there? We are indeed in the swamp cave, and we're leaving the swamp cave, and we're going back into the swamp cave.
Shout out to the controller.
Yes. So, this cave, you can use a torch to light it up, but it really is just a long north to south walk with a little shimmy at the bottom, so I'm fine. This is also the first cave anyone, like, truly learns blank. Or dark.
Blind.
Blank.
Hey fam, you running that cave blank?
I'm running this cave blank.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, just got to the bottom, little shimmy, and then we'll heal as soon as we get outside. We'll be seeing this cave again later. Also, the shimmy isn't as easy on the bottom there. There's like some pebbles on the ground that the giant hero can't walk off of. Alright, so I've got 2 herbs, so I'm gonna walk this north path here, because I hear it's a little safer. I don't know if that's the case for sure or not, but we're going with that. So there is actually something relevant on the half steps and walking around on the overworld. So if you like... Something about if you hug the wall and really, like, turn on the half step instead of the full step. Wow, we're missing a lot here. You should be able to help avoid enemy encounters that way. Please try for me. You know what?
Skeleton, stop it.
I'm gonna be brave.
Uh-oh.
We're good, we're good.
Nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So for a thing, that's my last thing of healing. We're not fighting anything after this. So the thing about, in Dragon Warrior, the original, for the Nintendo Entertainment System, oh, that's bad, you always go first. In this game, you don't always go first. So if you're very close to the end of your HP, wait, I'm a little silly bear. We died.
You have a spell.
We died and have our MP back. Yo, I know how RPGs work. Hey, guess what? We're going to fight a few encounters. Because we have that MP. Yeah, I'm half asleep. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Good morning. Welcome to Slurpathon Day 3, where you're opening.
Help. So as I was saying, you always encounter first in the Nintendo version. In this, you don't. So how much MP do we have left? 4? I can do one more fight. So in this one, if you're down to a spot of like, if you're going to either attack and win or die or heal or die, you're not guaranteed to go first. So I usually just go with attack anyway if I think I'm within 1 hit of a kill.
Yeah, what, 2 fireballs for Wolf, right?
Yes. Yeah, so we got some tasty experience there. So here.
Nice.
Here is the town where you can buy keys, but you have to make a secret snaky walk around the level. They're kind of sneaky about that. Make you not want to know you can buy the magical keys here.
I've never I remember when you were teaching me the Dragon Warrior randomizer for NES, and it was just like, Like, where are you gonna go to pick up those keys? I'm like, I don't know. And you're like, walk around this whole map, and I kept walking out of the town. I'm like, what is this? It's like, it's part of the game.
All right, so actually another thing, I said we're using strength seeds here and there. I think, am I low on money? Like, I don't think I bought 6 keys there. Oh, I did. I'm just bad at counting. All right, then.
No, I was talking while you were getting the keys.
I swore I was counting them live. That's okay. All right.
Command.
Command. Go down here, use 2 of our keys, because guess what? We can open doors. And here, I believe this is the strength seed we're going to pick up. So one thing I said we're using the seeds, but... So these seeds weren't available in the original game. So you can find like strength seeds, HP seeds, MP seeds, pretty much for all of your stats.
Okay.
The only...
It's kind of like, they're kind of rolled boosts?
Yeah.
Not necessarily? Okay.
The only one that is really important is the strength seed for the thing. For the speedrun. But yeah, here we are. We're going to sell our death necklace for 1,200. And we are going to purchase, I believe it's the steel sword in this game. It's the broadsword in the English version.
That's steel sword.
Good stuff. And then up here, this doesn't also exist in the Nintendo version. Here is the merchant. Who can sell, guess what, herbs and torches and wings. So we're just gonna fill up on those because we like to mash and drink some coffee while we mash.
Shout outs to the herb merchant.
Oh. What up, Scraggles?
That's old school Dragon Quest time nickname for herb merchant. So I guess that's the way of dealing back in the day.
Yeah, just hanging out behind the tree.
Right. Yeah, just chilling over there. Hey, what's up, fam? You want some herbs? I'm the herb merchant.
I forgot something important though. Usually what I do in the inn is I take my clothing and throw it on the ground because I don't want to wear it anymore. So that's the clothing.
Yeah, and the club, right?
Yes.
If you're full.
And now I'm kind of forgetful. This one, help chat. This one is the club, right? Oh my gosh. See,
that is the club.
Okay. I do it before I do the things. All right, get out. Because yes, I would have equipped the steel sword in that last transaction. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. But okay, we can buy things again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, so I should have
Shoutouts to the Cabby Gone with the exclusive, or the executive producer headset. Shoutouts to Cabby. Cabbers in the back.
Cabbers is helping.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rough because, like, while we're, discussing what's going on in Dragon Quest and getting through this and whatnot, Cabbers is trying to speak up. But we're constantly interrupting them, so...
That should be fine, right? That should be fine. We're going home. Alright, so we're going to do the thing that I always forget to do, which for some reason I shouldn't forget to do, but it's go into the castle and go into the treasury, get some treasure, get the Stones of Sunlight, the first quest item. Yo, I haven't even talked about how we're going to beat this game.
How?
We're going to kill the DragonLord.
How do you kill the DragonLord?
Well, you got to get into his castle. Oh, that's the hard part. Gonna use these we used here. So to get into the DragonLord's castle, you have to have the rainbow drop, and to have the rainbow drop, you have to get the Stones of Sunlight, Staff of Rain, and the token over to
token.
Actually, it's a Roto in this game.
What?
The name Erdrick doesn't exist in this series.
Why?
Because it's in Japanese.
Oh.
And Erdrick was the English name.
Erdrick is the...
Yes.
So, hi, I'm DotPhase. I don't really know much about Dragon Quest on the Super Famicom. I do know a little bit about Dragon Warrior on the NES. Because my girlfriend constantly randomizes.
We just stole that guy's underwear.
What? Wait, what?
No,
you just stole homie's underwear?
We stole his HP seed. Oh. And then there he's guarding the Stones of Sunlight. So you have two options. You can walk out of here and have him take a nap and watch him walk that way, and it takes a long time. Or you can use your wing to get out. Go outside.
That looked like a piece of cheese.
Could be a piece of cheese. Maybe it's a piece of cheese. Who are you judging? Maybe he hides his legendary snack in there.
That legendary piece of Gouda.
Yes. Roto's Gouda. Alright, so we're gonna head up to town now and buy some new armor. Did I pass that? Okay. I'm gonna try a really good speedrunner strat here. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, coffee time.
It's coffee time.
Oh, one-handed battles, coffee time.
It's okay, see, I know that I can mash A through all of these battles, so that's like one of the safest times for me to look away. That's the real strat right there.
Got a question in chat actually by Ten Machi that
Alright.
I just saw. Dragon Warrior Runners. Thoughts on the Game Boy Color Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3 games?
I haven't actually played those myself. I cannot help, but if anyone in chat can help. So we just purchased the armor. That is good. We have a torch, we have a stones, we have a flute. Good stuff. That's me second guessing myself. So we are getting to a very scary portion of the game called Golem Walk, where
Oh no.
this is where a lot of the deaths and the PBs break. This is like the first big like uh-oh portion. So we want to use exactly 0 herbs in this portion. So I believe I can nicely fight any enemy on the top shelf here. Yes, the top shelf.
The top shelf.
The top shelf.
Top shelf enemies right here, you know what I'm saying? Top shelf.
They're kind of bottom tier actually, because I can fight them without having to worry.
Bottom tier.
Well, they're mid. To be fair, these are mid-tier enemies.
Okay, mid tier. Got it. First, top shelf, mid tier, bottom. Are you doing this blank? Oh no, there's light.
I'm not doing it blank, no.
Top shelf enemies.
We're gonna go up here, get some prizes. Oh,
Ooh, prizes.
prizes! Sun's coming up.
Hello, son.
Look at
What
the
up,
scary
son?
droll.
Yeah, holy crap, Drolls look freaky.
Yeah. Another nice quality of life little update they gave to this game is the shoulder buttons, L and R, sort of act as like an all-purpose like talk, door, open treasure chest button. It's really nice. Like instead of having to hit like, you know, menu and then select what you want. It's just like hit shoulder button and do whatever the default is.
Oh, we had a good question in chat.
All right.
So you know how you went on saying like top shelf enemies and bottom tier and mid tier enemies and whatnot?
Yes.
What are friend tier enemies?
The cuties. This is a fwemb. This is a fwemb. The cuties, the slimes, the dwakies.
Gooems?
Gooems aren't fwembs. Gooems are scary. Alright, I am level 6. I really would like to get to level 7, so I'm gonna try and fight a couple, like, scary or less scary enemies, honestly. And this is not a friend. This particular one is not a friend, and it just healed itself. I have fears. Okay. If it magic attacked me, I might have been in trouble. Oh good, we were right at the level there, that's great. Oh, excuse me.
Ooh, you good? Yo, you good?
Oh, I'm good.
You know what else is good?
Oh, what else is good?
A whole bunch of friends joining us in the chat to open up Slurpathon Day 3. Thank you all so much for being here. Good morning, and good evening, or good night, wherever you're located. Just putting out there again, we're sitting at $2,853 raised towards the total goal set of 6,000. We're almost halfway there. But we also have an incentive that's open during this run for Sparkover to take the princess to the DragonLord that's sitting at $80, raised out of 150. If you are capable and wanting to donate, please consider doing so. The incentive will be closing roughly in an hour, right, Dave? Just
Roughly an hour. Sort of.
roughly an hour.
Yeah, when I am headed to DragonLord is essentially the vague cutoff.
Right. You'll give us that warning.
Yes.
But, roughly $70 away. Well, roughly, we're exactly $70 away from hitting that incentive program. So.
Cool. Doing big thinkies because I don't want to use up all of my MP on just fighting because I need it to heal as well.
Good morning. Also, if you didn't know, that's me talking right now in the back with the headset on.
Wow, Cabigon, you sound so fancy.
Thank you.
That deep voice. So wolves are pretty safe to fight in the fact that if you can guarantee put them to sleep, they're still probably going to act first, but they're a very safe fight after that part. So as long as you got the HP, that's good. We are just about at the bottom of the tomb here, which means, oh, what if I actually went on the stairs? As soon as I get this harp, which is just sitting there all pretty. So now I'm going to try and do some fights. I am going to try and survive as much as I can because we do want to get to the next level, but these are also very scary enemies and very likely to kill me. So, you know, I only have two MPs left and now they're gone.
Yeah, because you can encounter, the Wraith Knight down here.
Yes. So yeah, the Wraith Knight I would have no chance to kill anyway, but it makes a good death warp.
Wraith Knights. Just simply run.
Yeah. That enemy preemptively healed. But yeah, I'm just going to try and physically attack everything I can rather than run from them. I am most likely going to be dying on this next enemy though, because 10 HP in the scary zone, not so good.
Yeah, and I'm going to drop again and just say good morning to everybody who's joining up in chat. We got Benedictator as well, who ran Bioshock on the initial day.
Good morning.
Good to see y'all. Good morning, Ice Blue, Panzer Dave.
Alright, so here we're going to see how much experience till the next level, and hopefully the number is small. 99, that's decent. Alright. So, what we're doing next is going down to Golem Walk. So,
Petition to change Slurpathon into Daveathon.
I mean, we do have 3 of them.
There's, in the Daves. Shoutouts to the Daves in the house.
I mean, we could potentially have more people named Dave than I know.
Can we have a Dave block? I think next year we should make a Dave
We
block.
did talk about it, but availability was just really difficult.
Oh, shucks.
I know.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, actually. I do remember that when we were going through the schedule.
Yeah. Well, see, next year on the submission form, we should just have an extra thing that says, "Is your name Dave?" But yeah, so now we're headed down to Golem Walk. So the idea is we're going to get the next level sort of close to the scary zone. Not quite in the scary zone. And then try to walk to Golem. I usually fail on the first time, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, you usually fail during Golem Walk sometime.
Good friends coming through. Good morning, Twitch Pop and Tetra. Good to see you all.
Shoutouts.
Welcome to Slurpathon VIII, rolling into day 3. Opening with Dragon Quest on the Super Famicom by Sparkover.
Yeah, so shoutouts to Twitch Pop, who is, I believe, still the world record holder of this game, and I believe some other Dragon Quest as well. Fantastic runner, like very strong in this game. And Tetra's gonna be playing some Dr. Mario, I believe tomorrow, but it could be today. I could be wrong.
Nope, today after Vine Von's Willow block. Yep. So.
All right.
Yeah, please check that out. Yeah, this is gonna be a dope. Like we have a DOS game coming up next, which is very interesting. And then after this, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of great retro stuff. So please stick around. Today actually is like a huge retro day. Honestly, it's gonna be awesome.
That's 42 experience, so yeah, we're probably looking at 3 fights just to get the next level. Yeah, we're just gonna stick around here because that's what we have. But the Goldman, not to be confused with Golem, gives us a lot of gold, but not a lot of experience, and still hits kind of hard. Please let us run.
Looks like Cheese Man. Looks like a block of cheese on his head.
Ooh, Cheese Man. He still wouldn't give you a lot of experience, though. He would just give you a lot of cheese. I know.
Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so that would be bad news. Bears.
I wandered into the bad zone. Oh no. Get me out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, but that's bad for my MP. Alright, we're just gonna stay over here. I know,
Angy Scorpion.
So angy. I honestly probably should have healed one more time, but we're safe in this fight. Safe. You're never safe in Dragon Quest. Oh, the heals. Well, maybe I have time. Stop healing! I mean, it's not hitting me when it's healing, but still. Right. So yeah, when I said it was probably about 3 fights, I totally discounted the small enemies I fought along the way. Alright, how much HP do we have? 58. Doesn't that seem low?
I mean, it's not 69.
I forgot to use a strength seed. Oh, that is bad. I always do this when I'm rusty. So would you like to know what the silver harp does? It summons an enemy. You don't want to summon an enemy when you're trying to be safe.
I like how it's the gold man too. Like, yes, you summoned me for money.
Yes.
Hello.
But okay, so right now we're walking through a very dangerous zone. Pretty much everything can kill me. If I run the first time like that, I'm very lucky. But you can also find Wittofwems in here, and we're looking for the Wittofwems. So that one attacked in advance, actually, and I'm very lucky that it didn't. Oh, okay, well.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Good times. So, that's okay. We are expected to die at least once. The good news...
Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay, you're good. The good news is my MP is now full, and if we die, we can just reset automatically. The bad news is, of course, you know, time. Go ahead, what's up?
So we just received a $50 donation from Sparkover.
What?
With no comment. Yeah, with no comment.
Mommy.
Pushing the total to $2,903. Thank you so much for the wonderful donation. First donation opening up day 3. Shout outs to Sparkover.
Aw, that's nice.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's very sweet of her. Thank you, Mommy. Aw.
Right, can we get love in chat?
Aww.
Many hearts and bears if you can.
Aww.
So that wasn't put towards an incentive. So I'll try reaching out.
I don't want to be rude, but my mom might not know of all the incentives and whatnot, so we can contact her later.
DM and
oh yeah.
What that's gonna go towards. So
Aww. I definitely need to get a new controller. So whenever you see me walking right, and I mean to go down, that's my controller. I'm gonna be honest, I probably should have grabbed some water before I started this, but it's okay. Coffee will get me there, right? Ooh. We've got Dave in chat saying, have mom turn on swordless for us. That's not an option. We did not leave that as an option. So later on in the marathon, Panzer Dave and I are going to be doing a Legend of Zelda randomizer co-op seed, which means we are sharing items, which is really interesting and fun. However, Dave has this tendency to play swordless, and in co-op, you know, if he sees a sword and doesn't pick it up, I don't pick it up, and I get angry.
Oh, so it is confirmed that Sparkle Mom did put the $50 towards your incentive.
Thank
so
you,
that
Mommy.
will push it $20 away from being met.
Very nice.
So we're very, very close. $20 for Sparkle to take the princess to the DragonLord.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Which you definitely want to see. keep going to the wrong menu. So yeah, pretty much the reason you want to not use any of your herbs is because you want that against the golem, because he's gonna hit hard. Oh, walk it to Flam! Oh, goodbye. Friends are shy. Stinky dragon? Where's a stinky dragon? Oh, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I slept. Welp. So, you want to fight the metal slimes because they will give you a ton of experience, which will save you, you know, I think it's about 5 minutes worth of grinding, which, you know, that's good. But because we immediately died, we can just reset. Going. So yeah, back we go to the outdoors. The great outdoors. Because the thing about Golem Walk is, once you get to the golem, it's like, there's a very fail-safe way to fight it. It takes a long time. It's not risky, but it's safe. Getting to golem is the hard part. So, this is normal.
Alright, spreadsheet is updated to reflect the current donation. $20 left until that incentive is met. So if you'd like to donate, please use the donate command. Check out the incentives by using the incentives command.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a lot of them going on this morning, so we want to do zoomies on those.
Right, and we're super close to breaking that halfway mark to 6,000. So
yeah, that's
really,
right.
really close to 3,000. Yeah, we're, what, $98? I ain't going to calculate the cents because my morning math is morning math, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're if I want to try to do the math, we're like $97.03 away, I think.
I'm going to be honest, I looked at my other monitor expecting to see the Extra Life page up, but I'm like, no, I'm in runner mode right now, not restreamer mode.
We're almost halfway there. And thank you all so much for joining us this morning on Slurpathon.
Mm-hmm.
Slurpathon 8, Day 3.
Slurpathon 3, Day 8?
Wait, what?
That didn't exist. This ghost will not let me run. Cheese Man is back.
Hello.
I think I'm gonna...
Stink cheese man.
No, the Stinky Cheese Man. That was a book.
Yeah.
That was a book. You have that book.
I have that book in my library.
What's the donation incentive to get Slurpy Ninja to read the Stinky Cheese Man out loud?
That was one book I read to kids when I volunteered at libraries. It was along The Stinky Cheese Man, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and If You Give a Moose a Muffin.
Nice.
Those are 3 books.
Oh, that's great. All right, so here we go again. Do you think we can make it? Oh, no, please don't walk the wrong way. This is the worst spot to walk the wrong way. Please let me go. I'm a warrior. Whoa, whoa. Do I see another Dave in chat?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say...
Got another Dave in the house.
The Daves have assembled.
There's 4 Daves in chat.
Wait, who's the 4th? Oh my gosh. I only thought we had 3. Wow. Yeah, we need to have a Dave block. But yes.
we should. We're like, the Daves play the games, right? While we have Daves hosting and then Daves commentating. So it's just like...
Oh, Tenmachi is a Dave. I didn't know that. Or if I...
Tenmachi's a Dave?
You know, I probably knew that and forgot about it actually now that I think about it.
Shout out to Dave chat.
Because I've definitely sent Tenmachi a Slurpathon prize before. But I don't remember that. Is Tenmachi an honorary Dave?
Honorary Dave. Tenmachi was like, what? No.
You're all tricking me in the morning.
Wait, Tenmachi is a Dave? All right, honorary Dave. Nice.
I have a brother who is a David. I don't know if he would fit in well with the speedrunning community. All right, folks, we are like there. So we're gonna fight Golem in the safest way possible. Golem. This one is Golem and not the Stinky Cheese Man. All right, so if I go back, there's the flute. So notice how the Golem is like super hitting me for all my life. That's scary. So if you are in brave mode, you will heal up with your herbs and, you know, be daring for the PB. But because we're not being daring for the PB, whenever you use the flute, the Golem is guaranteed to stay asleep for one more turn. So essentially, if you go flute, attack, you will never die. Doing.
Nice. Snooze lock.
Snooze lock. Yeah, comment in chat about unlike Dragon Warrior, Nintendo. That is true. No guarantee for, like, you have one turn guaranteed where it is the turn that you put it to sleep because you always act first. So after this, the Golem's gonna give us a ton of experience. After this, we get to do the Dragon Loop.
Dragon Loop.
Dragon Loop.
Do you speak Japanese, Sparko? If not, how long did it take you to learn menuing in Japanese?
Okay. I meant to attack that time, not flute. I was so focused on making sure I didn't forget to flute that I did it twice in a row. Anyway, I do not speak Japanese. I believe it took me, a very short time to learn this one just because I was familiar with the game in English. Like, if I tried to straight up learn a game that I wasn't familiar with, that would be trouble for me. And yeah, also a comment in chat about how there's not many items in the game and the things are consistent. Yes, that too also helps quite a bit. Yeah, familiarity and, you know, smaller game a little.
Ooh.
Good. Ooh.
Got a donation that just rolled in.
Very nice.
$40 from Tetra.
Thank you, Tetra.
With a comment saying, in honor of Dave Chat, here's $10 for each Dave in honorary Dave. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Going to ask politely here, was there any incentive that you wanted that towards? You could just respond in the chat and I'll make sure to grab that. Thank you so much for the gracious donation. It's greatly appreciated.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, don't miss menu. Don't miss menu.
Shout outs to the Daves. You made this happen. Tetra, you made this happen. Thank you. We are very, very close to halfway, hitting that $3,000 mark.
And I feel like we should also be very close to getting Golem here.
And there is a list that you can see for the incentives by using the incentives command. Sparkover's current incentive is only $20 away for Sparkover to take the Princess to the DragonLord, but we can always split those donations and put them towards other incentives as well. There is an incentive coming up for the next run, Loom, by Scala Kitty, and then not only that, but BS Legend of Zelda as well. That is creeping up to the top, but take a look at the list.
Lots of nice options, especially for this morning. Yeah, 2,500 experience for that is a big fight. And now we sit and remember. I get it. So here is the hardest thing in the game, menu boss. So I want to deposit. This is, like, nope. I want to deposit an item. So here we want to put in the fairy flute. Stones of Sunlight. The harp. And a dragon scale. Oh, excuse me. Alright, good stuff.
Are you good?
I am good. I should have grabbed some water, but I am good.
I was about to say, watch out for that herb punch.
All right, and here we want to buy a wing.
Squaggos.
Here we get to use our telekinesis because we can grab that seed from this side. I want to stay at the... I always forget to stay at the inn.
Snoozies.
But yeah, Vault Boss, I always get stuck in. And we want to buy some keys. Which I probably did in the castle. But I did. But that's okay. I would rather make sure I do it. Down here we've got another seed to pick up in this dresser. Then we're going to use them. Wait. Cool. Menu improperly, because that's what I do. Use seed. That seed. I wanted to get rid of my herbs, didn't I? Get out. Those are keys. Get out. See, my problem is I have too many herbs right now because normally I would have used them in Golem fight and they'd be gone. But because I did the extra safe strats, I'm holding on to them. And we actually don't want these Dragon Loop, I don't believe. I guess I could have put them in storage, but I wasn't being smart. That's okay. And now we are empty. And it's time to buy holy water for this person. So, holy water repels weak enemies, and because those enemies are too weak for it to be worth it for us to get any good experience from them, we're just going to repel them. So we're going to use one holy water, and then we're going to buy one more holy water, and we're going to hope I didn't forget to do anything. And we're going to use the wing to go home. Alright, so the holy water is going to wear off part of the way along to the walk. Dragon. Okay. But we're hoping I didn't forget anything. That's alright, because we're having fun. Fastest way to walk there, you do have to take a little bit of damage in the swamp, and that's okay. And there is the holy water running out, so we're going to use another one. As you can see, very nice and calm. No enemies interrupting us. Very nice.
Wonderful. By the way, Tetra's $40 donation was split two ways. $20 to complete the Dragon Quest incentive, so that incentive has been met for you to take the Princess to the DragonLord.
Very nice.
Thank you so much, Tetra. And then the other $20 went towards BS Legend of Zelda upgrade to 100%, changing the estimate a little bit further. It's currently sitting at $145 out of $250. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And congrats on that incentive being met.
Thank you. Yes, and by the way, we're going to be seeing the princess in a second here, but we're not going to quite rescue her just yet. But there she is. There's the big scary dragon. So we're going to kill 7 of these, as is why this is called
7?
Dragon Loop. To get a lot of experience.
Oh, okay. Which dragon is known as the Kiss Dragon?
The blue one. Not this one. So I'm just going to be a little focusy while I'm doing the fights.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
You don't need to be quiet, I just can't talk.
That's a cue for a host to be quiet by Sparko. That happens because I usually talk a lot. I'll be quiet, babe.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Nice. Okay, so I gotta focus, not please be quiet, please. I didn't say that. But okay.
That's what it usually means. You know I'm messing with you.
I know.
You're so cute.
Oh, wow. Alright, so we rescue the princess. Yay! Thank you for donating to this. Wait, what? Oh, happy song.
Sour, please.
Sour, please.
Cat jam or rat jam?
Then on that level, we also gain the outside spell. So we rescued the princess. That's great. And we still have holy water, so it's gonna, you know, not interrupt us as we go home. Oh, wait. Where am I going? Oh, no. So the way to respawn that dragon is to rescue the princess and then die in the swamp. So it resets her and it resets the dragon. So we're gonna do this 7 times. That was the first. So don't worry, the princess is still there.
She just despawns from the whole game. Just like, could you imagine soft locks the game? Could you imagine dying with the princess? She's just gone. Like, oh no.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about that fight and what I was doing. So you want to kill the dragon, and you don't want to die, but you also want to die with the least amount of HP remaining to be safe, so your holy water lasts you longer. Because if you're trying to death warp in the swamp, and little enemies are coming at you, it's just a bugger. They keep annoying you. It's rude.
By the way, I thought the incentive was to take the princess to the DragonLord, not drown her in the swamp.
This is part of the run, okay?
Oh, got it. Okay, got it.
But because the princess respawns, we will be able to do that.
Oh, okay. So what? But it'll be the 8th princess or the 7th? The 7th one that you take?
It'll be the 8th princess. We actually.
Okay, so and are the princesses' names Elizabeth or something?
Lady Laura, I think, is her name.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just trying to make a funny Bioshock Infinite joke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I only know retro games. That's missed on me. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So when I'm fighting this dragon, I'm not counting how much damage I do. Specifically, if you're pro, you can do that. I just count how many attacks I do on average. So here we're aiming for 8 attacks. That's 1, 2, and around 40 HP I heal. 3, 4, 5, 6, probably last heal of the battle, 7, and being risky on 8. Should be fine. Should be fine. Good stuff. That's essentially what you're aiming for with the fight. Thank you. But yeah, what was I about to say? I was about to say Catchem Ratchem. No, I'm usually a lot more focused for the first one just because it's a lot more of a stressful fight. It gets a lot nicer when you gain a couple more levels. Again, that was dragon number 2, and we're gonna do the death warp.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's like, yes, I'll rescue you. Just walk out into the swamp like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay. I don't think I didn't save there, but I did say yes, keep playing, so we're fine. I panicked and hit the wrong button.
Sorry, this is usually what happens when I talk.
No, you're good. I was drinking coffee. That's my fault.
Princess number 2 drowned, check. All right,
done.
On to number 3. Panzer Dave.
I mean, this is part of the game. There are some other categories for this game. I'm not familiar with them, though. I do believe there is one where you can actually, I think it's you use the harp to manipulate some enemies, but don't quote me on that. Alright, so use the next holy water, and after this one, we'll actually be buying some more holy water. It's a very interesting way that they've sort of optimized this. So, oh yeah, I know I was asked earlier and I was like being all serious. The reason we kill 7 of them is just because that's what's sort of been worked out for, you know, optimal getting experience versus grinding on stronger enemies later on down the line. You'll also notice that I'm healing in battle here. It's just a lot faster to heal in battle against a weak enemy than to open the menu and heal otherwise. Yeah, next dragon. Expect 8 attacks. Dragon number 3. 1. 3 attacks. 4. Five. I'm gonna heal one more time, and that's probably the last time. Maybe. 6. One more for safety, because it's a marathon. 7. This should be about right, though. And 8. Good. Again, it's not a guarantee, but it's averages, and it usually works out. And did I learn? I may have learned the Spell of Return here as well. And yeah, so as far as the question in chat, this dragon has 950 experience, which is more than the average enemy. Closer to the end of the run, you know, when you have, you know, stronger stats and whatnot, it is stronger just to grind, as opposed to taking this long walk, but I trust those who have made this route. Yeah, we had a little more HP left over there, but still, we used it before the fairy water, so this time we are going to save. Good stuff.
Did you say root?
Root.
Like tree roots? Like plant roots?
Tree root. Oh, and we actually do have this spell now, so instead of walking out of the castle like a peasant, we can use their spell. Go, wee!
Like a peasant.
Like a peasant. And so we're going to sneak into this town and buy some holy water. Trapped behind a door. Like, what kind of business is this that you need to go to another town to buy a magical key? Buy their things. Like, are they too good for us? Menuing is so fast in this game. So we're just going to use a holy water, and looks like I need to buy 2 more actually, not 1 more. Oh, there we go, and that's the last one. Stuff. And go wee!
Nice. Just want to put out there again, like, we're actually really close to hitting that halfway goal to 6,000. We are sitting at 3,000, or close to 3,000 right now, $2,943.
Nice.
Pardon, still waking up over here. I got my second cup of coffee.
We're working on the
how we
coffee.
do. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining me here this morning.
Thank you for having me here, babe. Appreciate it. It's really cool to see the Super Famicom version.
This is a nice cozy run.
It's just really pretty. I can appreciate the like BGM music in this version.
It's very nice. I mean, I do appreciate the Nintendo version for what it is, but I think this is such a solid remake. Like, it, pardon me. It took like the basics of the run and made it a little less grindy, so it's just like, it's very nice. Because again, the Nintendo version of the speedrun, you're looking at an average of maybe 6 hours. It's fine. And it's just a lot of grinding. It's not like new game content or anything.
Oh, I was about to say like maybe 2 hours of menuing.
I mean, there is a gold grind for 20 minutes. So this dragon, we're actually going to take the princess back to the castle, so we don't need to watch our HP quite as closely. So I don't honestly, like, count for this one. I just heal when I get to, like, around 40 HP. It's really not quite as important. I mean, you know, you still don't want to worry about overhealing and whatever, but we're good. Dragon number 4 is friend.
Original NES version actually only gives 110 for Metal Slime. The randomizer upped it to 255 because that's the max value you can fit into an 8-bit integer. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always found it very fascinating, you know, with the Dragon Warrior randomizer, about all the different changes and things of that nature. MTI is, in my opinion, a Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest genius.
MTI is a Dragon
very
Warrior
cool.
randomizer OG too.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, and like I say recently, I think it's been over a year now, but relatively recently, McGrew, the creator of the randomizer, actually did add functionality, pardon me, to be able to throw torches and holy water or fairy water in that version in battle, which you cannot do on the Nintendo version.
Which is what, the 3.0 version of the randomizer?
Gosh, numbers are hard. Something like that. But yes, so we're just going to stock up on keys here. And as you'll notice, we've got the princess in the castle. And that's great, right? Right? Oh no, the death floor.
Wow, what?
So that does a ton of damage, a lot more than the swamp.
Okay, now she's deleted.
Yeah, delete the princess. And so we've reset once again. Just imagine that though, the hero walking into the town,
Yeah,
bringing the princess.
I think this incentive should be called, instead of taking the princess to DragonLord, like, as Maliv said, canceling the princess. Like, deleting the princess from the game.
No, I have to be honest, this still isn't part of the incentive. This is just the speed run.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, save.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because you're just getting XP right now.
This is just a basic grind.
Wow. Goodness gracious, so this is brutal. This is a...
Yeah, she goes through a lot. That's why you have to save her at the end to console her and be like, I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean it.
That's how you talk to a princess?
Definitely. I'm a cheeky warrior.
I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, baby. I didn't mean to drown you in the swamp, baby. I didn't mean it.
To be fair, in the Nintendo version, she is very clingy right upon meeting you, and I have no idea if the text is the same thing in this version here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, so what are we on? We're on Dragon 5 now. Oh, we get to go, like, do things after this, which is get our items from the vault boss. Yeah, Dragons 3, 4, and 5 are like, do business after that. Three, 4. Haven't gotten one crit yet either. 5, 6. Probably heal here for good measure. 7 and 8. 30's a fair amount of HP left, but that's okay. Alright, so again, you know the drill. Save the princess. She keeps coming with me too. She's like, but you are going to take me to the castle this time, right?
Cat Jam, right, Jim?
It's a good song. And so yeah, after this we're going to do the hardest thing in the game, which is talk to the vault boss. Because we no longer need our inventory empty for the holy water after this part. I'm gonna mash A because that's the one we want to mash.
You know, I wonder if we can actually hit 3,000 before the end of this run. I really think we could do it. We are so close.
I'd love to see that.
I'm just looking. Yes, I think we would all love to see that amount on day 3 at the beginning of day 3 to hit 3,000. Let's make that happen.
For sure. And I mean, honestly, I would also really love to see that incentive for Loon be met. Because, you know, I want to do a, what's it called? A shenanigan? Do a shenanigan. Do a vandalism.
Vandalism.
Yes.
Shenanigan.
Do a shenanigan.
I want to commit a shenanigan. I want to commit all the shenanigans possible. No, Loom is actually a fantastic game, and Scala Kitty is wonderful at running it as well, so...
Okay, we don't want that top one.
If you have not seen Loom, you're in for a wonderful, wonderful experience. It's a great game.
Okay, good. So, as you may have seen me menuing a lot there, Vault Boss really is menu boss because I always make some little mistakes there. Oh, and I should also put my dragon scale on again. Can I even do that from this menu? I can! Good stuff. Alright, so off to Dragon 6. So yeah, it's just 2 more dragons, then we get to advance the plot again. We love advancing the plot.
That's what it's all about.
And then the next dragon again will be another one where we don't really need to look out for our HP so much. Just because after that we will be doing a little bit of business in the area. I forgot to heal. That's okay, we can do that next time. This time, 94 HP, good stuff.
Who's the other voice? If you're talking about me, I'm Dafes.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, our lovely host. 1, 3, ooh, it missed. 4, 5, I'm gonna heal once, and that's probably good for the battle. I hope. Cross your fingers for me. Good. 28's still a little much, but that's okay. Alright, one more time.
All right. Great job throughout this portion, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been smooth. Smooth dragon loop portion is nice. To be fair, like, especially in a marathon setting, like when you're not like looking to do big PBs or anything, as long as you watch your HP, it's pretty safe. I almost went home to the castle. No, no girl, not this time. So yeah.
No, girl.
No girl, not this time.
Drown in the swamp.
It's okay, it's okay.
Savage.
We get to take her after this one.
Whoa. Take her to where?
On an adventure.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. The middle. Alright, so yeah, we're looking to get our next level here as well. Oh, I walked. I could have cast Repel. Or Repel. Return. That's okay. So this is our last holy water. That's okay, because you're just about done Dragon Loop. So I think I saw the experience was 975, so I just want to gain like 25-ish experience along the way, which I'll just do in the cave, because I can do that casually. I mean, heck, I might do it outside of the cave, depending on what battles I get here. Pretty much just don't want to fight some slimes, because they're not a whole lot. Alright, turn on the lights. Yeah, last dragon. We did it, folks. We did the dragon loop. Alright, I believe I have gotten 25 experience, so the dragon will cover the rest of the way. And if not, we can honestly just fight a small little friend afterwards. Oh, did you see that? That one ran from me. That's like the perfect fight for healing. Cool. And again, HP doesn't matter as much in this one, so I'm just gonna heal when I need to. Probably should have got done here. Good stuff. There's our level. We counted well.
That's really
Alright, girl. We're going on an adventure this time. And we'll get the last of the coffee in.
Yeah, I found it really cool that the fact, I mean, I'm always really big on audio when it comes to retro games and whatnot. And I find it so fascinating that how the audio sounds for Dragon Quest on the Super Famicom, just due to the fact of like the dedicated chip within the Super Famicom that's designed by Sony, where it's like, because with the 8 voices and all that and the 8-bit audio samples, and it's capable of using different effects and whatnot, you have awesome audio such as this, which is widely different from Dragon Warrior on the NES, you know, because the NES's capability for audio was much less than the Super Famicom or SNES.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So witty. So the reason we got awoo, awoo, awoo.
Got him.
Awoo, you're a sweetie. So the reason we went to the vault boss before to pick up our items was because we need to exchange the silver harp for the staff of rain, which is what we're doing right here, right out of that way. We're like, yo, hello, and he's like, hey, I need this thing. Wait, you have this thing. There it is. Good stuff. Yeah, they added some nice fancy animations too for, you know, the key items in here, which we've definitely seen. Because otherwise, in the Nintendo version, it was just a chest, and then it went into your inventory, no fancy show. So, for safety, I always like to come here and stay at the inn. Cuddle. Notice the text lagging there? Why would it do that? I mean, I don't want to sound too scandalous, but there is only one bed in that room, so...
Of course.
You know.
Everything. It's like when you say, yes, it's cuddle time, and it's like Malieve's like, sleep with princess.
Yes, like snoozies.
Yes, snoozies. Getting sleep.
Rest.
Like many that we have for Slurpathon.
Like Cabby Gone.
Yes.
Yeah, now we're gonna go fight. Oh, it's scary time. The Devil Knight.
You can say big snoozies.
Oh, biggest snoozies. So...
It's bigger than big snoozies. Biggest snoozies.
Biggest snoozies. So at that last level, we learned the spell of Repel, which essentially does the same thing that Holy Water does, and that works up until this zone here, which... You know, right as I say that, something comes out and attacks me, so that's okay. These enemies aren't too scary now, but the fight is. I mean, the fight itself is easy. Thank you. The fight itself is easy. You just mash A. However, that doesn't mean you. If he puts you to sleep, you're in trouble. So now that we're in this area, I'm definitely going to start healing up.
Taking Princess to the beach?
No, we're taking Princess to the dead town.
Oh, shucks. Oh, this is the town of, is it correct in this game? Is it called Hawksness in Dragon Quest?
Not in this one, no. Only in the English version. Sorry.
What's the town called here?
Domodora, I believe? Yeah, we're just mashing A here and hoping for the best, which, so far it's looking good. Nice, we weren't put to sleep. Good stuff, so heal up, at least for safety step here, and find the Armor of Roto, which will heal us as we walk, among some other things, with big defense, and that's like the best thing we can do here, so we're just gonna put on that one. And look, the swamp doesn't damage us anymore. So before I go, I like to do like a couple fights in here just for good measure. For funsies, show the princess what a nice man I am. Oh, or my controller is going to make us leave, so we're just going to keep going then. Okay, that's fine too. So here comes the grind session. Yeah, I think I should reach out to my local video game store and say, hello, I would like a controller, please. So we're entering the grind session here pretty much. Remember these enemies during Golem Walk that were scary? Not so scary anymore. I'd still like to see a little friend in this zone, though. Hello? A friend? Hello, Fwemb! Oh, hello. We want to be Fwembs with you, and we want you to stay here. And we can be Fwembs. And it can be... No! Getting 2 hits on one of those and having it run is the saddest part, because after 3 hits, they're dead. It's so sad. Hello? What's up, babe?
Hello, Fwem. Stay, Fwem. Stay, Fwem.
Die, Fwem.
Oh. I'm gonna kill you, Fwem. Stay for a while.
It's true. It's a very fickle situation.
I usually like birds. Love birds.
Birds are great.
But I definitely didn't like that one.
In RPGs, birds have reputations of being jerks, unfortunately.
Can somebody replace that sprite with a cockatoo?
Oh, then I wouldn't want to fight it. Then it would be a sweetie. Oh, so yeah, we really only have one more piece of business to attend, which is find Redo's token, which traditionally you go talk to a man who gives you coordinates, and then you rescue the princess, actually take her to her father, and she gives you an item which can get you there. But we know where it is, so you can just pick it up. Don't need anything fancy.
Good morning, Tempest.
If I do this right, I believe it's on this half tile. Good stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, token and swamp, and then we just grind. We grind for a while. Yeah, you know about grinding in RPGs? Because gosh, this is what we're about to do. The business. So yeah, we're just gonna grind until slightly after level 17. How are we doing on time? 125. That's decent.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
I think it's a good time, again, to just reiterate the fact that we're currently sitting at $2,943. We're very close to hitting the halfway mark of $3,000 towards the total $6,000 for the goal that's set for Slurpathon VIII. We do have those incentives, of course, still active. The incentive to take the princess to the DragonLord was met during this run, so Loom is open with no donations to right now. The total to have that incentive met is $150. Loom is a great game. Skull Kill is a great runner. Shout outs to them as well. Shout outs to Bears Are Cool in chat.
Oh, what up?
Good to see you. Good morning. Bears Are Cool is who?
Mommy.
That's Sparko Mom.
Shout outs to Mom. Thank you very much, Mom, for that kind
Thank
donation
you.
earlier. Definitely appreciate it.
And Tempest, thanks for giving me a shout out. Rocking comms over here on Sparko's chair.
You're doing very well. Oh yeah, I realized I never actually did introduce my couch. Well, we can do that an hour and a half into the run, right?
Absolutely, we're grinding here, so.
Yeah, so here we've got, Cabigon, or as some people know as Snorlax, but we're playing a JRPG, so it's definitely Cabigon right now. Cabigon has a secret. Cabigon can play the Poke Flute. And then there's Pablo, the very nice penguin. Very good love. Hello. And then down here is Straggles. We're all good friends.
Scraggles recently went to the Herb Merchant at the beginning of the game as well, so.
Scraggles stocked up.
Yep, Scraggles always keeps stocked.
Scraggles is good at RPGs. Fun fact, Scraggles also plays 2DX, but he's too small to use the scratch. Auto scratch because he's small. Yeah, this is the good cozy time. So the reason we give this like a roughly 2 hour or so estimate for the marathon is the DragonLord can have some big RNG in it. So DragonLord Phase 1 is, the scary part actually. Phase 2 follows a very straight up system of, it's just a loop of 4 moves that are all planned. The first one can have a heck at you, though.
Heck.
1 heck.
Singular.
A singular heck.
Heck.
1 heck. Oh, woo! So I normally don't die during the grind, but there we are. Princess has been sent back. Sorry, girl.
So we have to go get the princess again.
Not immediately, thankfully.
Okay.
But we do have to walk back to that spot where we were just at, and that's a bit of an awoo. So part of the run, actually, you do kill that dragon in the swamp one more time, or just for the experience, because you happen to be walking by it. Like, we're at the point of the game where you get more experience from walking back and forth, grinding, but just because you have to go through the swamp cave anyway one more time, you do kill the dragon, so... Princess is right there, you may as well get her. Yeah, Princess is back in her... Well, I mean, you say it's a prison, but... You notice she actually has, like, a really nice canopy bed there and a little table. It's, like, better than the empty cell she had in the NES version. What? I'm just saying, Dragon's keeping her cozy. But yeah, so back here again, the death is just... It's a little bit of a walk, and that's okay. I probably should put on the repel spell again, but we're almost in the zone where it's not going to do anything, so... I am not doing it, and the Scorpion is saying, yeah, you should have cast the repel spell, because I'm here. Oh gosh, these encounters. This one, though, is back into the zone of they're kind of worth the money. The money? The time.
The dragon provides the utmost in accommodations.
A nice dragon.
The dragon is probably also a really good chef.
What does the dragon cook? What does the dragon eat?
Ritz crackers.
You know what I miss? Everything
What's
Ritz
that?
crackers.
What about Dot's pretzels?
Oh,
The
I miss Dot's
from North
pretzels.
Dakota?
I miss those too. You cannot get those up here, and I want them.
They're really, really delicious.
They are so good. Shoutouts to Dot's pretzels. Sponsor me, please. I don't know how that would work since you don't sell to
I should
Canada.
honestly try to reach out for a sponsorship.
It's you!
I'd be like, hey, I'm Dot Phase. I've had this name for a very long time. Made music. Like, y'all mind hooking me up? Could you imagine just on stream with like a Dot's pretzels? logo?
That metal slime needed 4 hits! Unless I missed one and didn't realize it. It was a good widow Fwamb, and it went away.
Bye-bye, Flem.
I definitely think you should get sponsored by Dot's Pretzels, though. You know, just... I mean, I could see you, sitting there on camera with just a bag of pretzels sitting beside you every once in a while being like...
There was a miss.
Oh, there was a miss? Oh. I think I counted it as a hit. That's okay.
So there's a 4-star kitchen hidden in the chamber for the dragon to cook foods for the princess.
Oh.
But what does the dragon eat?
And what does the dragon cook?
What is the dragon cooking?
Probably wolf. Well, I mean, think. I mean, from all the enemies that we've seen in the game, how many of them are probably edible? Like, you don't want to eat a skeleton. Could you eat a slime?
Yes.
Does a slime taste like Jell-O?
Maybe.
Now we're thinking about all the
Red
food
slime
options.
tastes like strawberry. Metal slimes taste like iron. And blue slimes taste like blueberries.
Ooh. Oh, and what about the cheese man?
Cheese man?
Yeah, gold man, but it's actually made of
Goldman?
cheese.
I don't know. Get it? Munster cheese?
Ah, Munster. All right, so here we are back at the grind zone.
Welcome back.
Thank you. This time I'll try and be a little more careful with my HP. The heal line is about 50, which I think I just very narrowly was below and then got unlucky with a Wizrobe being very mean.
Wizwobe.
Wizwobe. Oh, but there's level 16. Good stuff.
Nice.
Thank you. We're getting there. So yeah, level 17 is the level after level 16. I know. You're welcome. Very, very good commentary from me right here.
Good.
So I think it should take roughly like 7 to 8 minutes depending on things.
Yeah. yet again at perfect time. Sorry that I keep pushing, the donation total and incentives and whatnot, but we are sitting at an incentive that has nothing donated towards it, and we are also very close to hitting 3,000. So now is the optimal time to get those donations in to try to get that incentive for Loom met. The cutoff time for that incentive is actually right before the run starts. So when this run ends, trying to raise the funding towards that incentive is going to be a little bit tough. So if you'd like to have Scala Kitty commit vandalism in Loom, which is actually really, really fun to see, please get those donations in and put it towards the incentive.
I like vandalism. Wait.
I like shenanigans.
I do like shenanigans. I like vandalism in video games. But this should actually be a little cozier than the previous level, just because we're slightly stronger, and that's always nice.
Look at that bird.
Just looks angry.
It looks like...
Yeah, one thing I've definitely found about the remakes of all the pixels is that the cute things look a lot cuter and the scary things look a lot scarier.
Yeah, drolls are...
They've upped the creepy factor.
Yeah.
It's
but the dragons look like sweeties.
Yeah, fwems. And later we get to see the Kiss Dragon.
Kiss Dragon. Hey now.
Ow, ow, ow. Getting mushy on a Saturday morning. What up, Slurpathon? Are you really threatening me again? How dare you? I need to heal. So yeah, the blue dragons are kiss dragons, and they are fwems, and they want to give you kissies, but they're also kind of scary. But actually, by the time you're in the castle, they're quite nice to fight. I've got some stomach growlies happen. Can that dragon cook for me?
Hungry.
Oh, I'm getting a little hungry.
What's for breakfast?
Well, last night... Yo, are you threatening me again? Last night, it was pizza night at Slurpathon, so I might have some leftover pizza. Or I might make oatmeal. We'll see.
Pizza?
The two options for breakfast. Pizza or oatmeal.
It's like, what choices you got? Well, I could have pizza, or I just make oatmeal.
I'll probably save the pizza for lunch, honestly.
You could have pizza. You could have pizza for breakfast and then oatmeal for lunch.
We'll see.
Why not both? Why choose exactly? Just
why not both? Because
oh god, that sounds or oatmeal pizza.
No.
Pizza cereal. Just dip your pizza in the oatmeal.
Yo, okay, that pizza is filling as frick.
Ooh, what kind of feelings does it give you?
Filling.
Oh, filling.
Filling in the stomach.
Oh, got it.
I'm gonna be honest. So last night, I think it was in Runner Chat, somewhere in the Discord, Slurpy Ninja was like, yo, I had half that pizza and a garlic bread. And I'm pretty sure we got this from the same pizza place, so it's probably the same size. I was done after 3 pieces. And one of them was a small, funny cut size piece.
I was wondering, Slurpy, in the picture that was posted up, because there was a picture of pizza, right? And then there was a small little styrofoam container with toast. And I was like, why is there just toast?
He got a large, though. I got a medium and I was done after 3 pieces.
Slurpy must have been hungry.
I mean, to be fair, I know how Slurpy can eat. It's a very impressive amount. Yeah, we gotta carry on the pizza chat.
I can imagine a breakfast pizza of sorts if you use oatmeal and add maple or cinnamon to it and use that as the base, but lightly. You Use that as the base, like kind of like to replace the sauce.
A sweetie pizza?
Like sweetie pizza.
You said maple. It's kind of sweet. Like you. Got him.
Oh, you got me.
Got him.
Oh, got me.
Mom does know best, though, seriously. Mom knows pizza.
Yeah, I had a stuffed crust Supreme.
Stuff.
It was good. Yeah, nice stuff.
Nice stuff. Nice stuffed crust.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Relax with this, please.
Fine, I'll stop getting you.
No, I'm kidding. Yo, waffle pizza crust? Okay, yo, chat is really on to something right now.
Yo, what? We're working on this breakfast pizza.
Yo, bagel crust? Everything bagel crust?
Oh.
Yo, pause.
Oh, hold up.
Pause, hold on.
Hold up. I need that. So there actually is a place in the city, and they do sesame seeds on pizza crust, and that's really good. So nice. I could like everything topping on the crust, like that would just be fire. Please.
How are we doing on the grinding?
Well, we are certainly still level 16. No, to be fair, in this portion, I usually just kind of zone out and fight the things. I don't pay attention because, you know, when you get to 17, you're 17. That's the good stuff.
Donation total sitting at 2,943, close to 3,000. Let's get some those donations put towards some incentives. Really close. We were talking about hopefully seeing the donation total hit halfway towards the $6,000 goal at the end of this run, and we're really close.
Mm-hmm. We're almost halfway there. I like how we've evolved into pizza chat at this point.
Yeah. Went from, I mean, it's still Dave chat.
Well, yeah, Dave chat. We can have both a Dave chat and a pizza chat.
Cute chat.
Cute chat. It's true. That is cute. We're probably getting close there. To be fair, usually I also pay vaguely attention to the time when I say, you know, how long it should take to grind this next level, but I didn't look at the time. But we're probably getting very soon.
Yeah, I would rather have pizzas made by Dave than Tom any day.
I trust a Dave with pizza. I do not trust a Tom with pizza.
We're not talking about Tom from Shenmue. We're talking about Tom, I guess, who resides somewhere in Calgary, Alberta. Somewhere. Committing pizza crimes.
Creating very scary looking pizzas.
You could hit it up on YouTube and witness the crimes yourself.
No, don't
please
subject them to it.
Please don't. You'll lose your appetite for like the rest of the day. You want your pizza with high contrast? Here's a video.
Yes, it's true. They are scary looking pizzas.
Like, I've never seen pizza that just looks like when it comes out the oven it's sweating, and it's like, why? like can we not? Tom, stop.
Yo, this wizard needs to chill. Ah, cozy grindy morning. RPGs in the morning are kind of nice though. It's like, if I'm gonna do a speed run and it's like first thing in the morning for me, chilling with coffee, RPGs are very nice for that. It's just like, sit back, kill some enemies.
Talk about pizza on a grind, you know?
That too! I mean, grindy time is the best time for like food chat. Especially when I'm getting hungry. And not gonna lie, I'm very excited to try out in my new air fryer, so...
Oh yeah, that's an exciting experience.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right back there.
Yeah, use a little, like, don't nuke it like crazy on a high temperature, and like use a little bit of a lower temperature, kind of like in like the 320, 350 range. Because like you can easily burn the top of it. Well, I mean, you have the oven, so I don't know.
It's an experiment.
I didn't even know Instant Pot made an air fryer oven. Like,
Yeah, I was just looking around at what might be a good option, and I trust them. I mean, the Instant Pot itself I like, so why not trust them with the air fryer?
the Instant Pots, the brand is amazing. I mean, like, the Ninja has the Ninja Foodie, which has, like, the air fryer attachment. I heard it works wonders as well, but the thing is... Oh, there you go.
There's our level, by the way. Food chat. So anyway, we're gonna do my favorite thing now called Get a Death War by getting naked. Oh no.
Whoa, what?
So we're going to take off the armor, so now the swamp does damage to us.
Oh, that's right, yep.
Yes. I'm still gonna fight a few enemies along the way, but I'm not gonna worry too much about healing myself because we want to go home.
Want to throw out there as well, thank you so much to everybody who's been tuning in for the opening of Day 3. We really appreciate y'all sticking around and enjoying the opening block. We hope you're enjoying this opening block as well. So,
A nice cozy start for us. Thank you for being here. Probably die in a couple fights here, and then we'll be off to do our last bit of homework and then fight the DragonLord.
can I make one more comment about pizza?
Please.
Yo, so DiGiorno, right? DiGiorno, the frozen pizza company, like, check it. I'm sure some people probably tried the pizza in chat, but the croissant crust pizza, that thing is absolutely heavenly. Absolutely heavenly.
I haven't actually seen that before. I have a feeling it might be an America thing.
Probably. You know, like we got over here in New Mexico, we got green chili popcorn.
I miss the green chili things.
Yeah, green chilies are fire. Not literally heat-wise, but taste. They're very, very delicious.
Now I can go in.
I actually picked up stuff to do tacos, the double-decker tacos, but I picked up fresh green chilies as well that I'll cut up and do a little bit of sauteing and throw them in. Anyways, food chat. We're on. Where are we going now, Sparko?
Going to the shrine so we can get the rainbow drop, of course. But first, we're gonna go pick up the princess.
What is it? The rainbow drop? That rainbow.
Yes, that one. But first, we gotta go save the princess.
And also, I don't think I addressed WMD in chat. Good morning, bud. Good to see you.
And also for the question in chat, you can't cast return? You can, but I'm still working on getting one more level, so personally, I just prefer to stay there and fight a few more enemies along the way. It's this spell I want. Oops, I went the wrong way, but there's another way we can. Fine. One more time here to fight the dragon. This one's going to be a very zoomy fight.
I like zoomies. The S for Sparkover stands for zoomies.
Zoomies?
Zoomies.
That's me. We got a crit. Kaishi no Ichigeki. Yeah, that's the Game Boy. Who always likes saying that. Oh look, we're getting the princess! For reals this time!
Yeah, she's like got it made up in there.
Yeah, look at that! Very cozy.
She's got a nice Mahjong table and stuff, I think.
Definitely.
She's been playing Mahjong against the Green Dragon the whole entire time.
Yeah, the secret is he actually treats her pretty well. Just doing a little alley-oop there so we can, because it's just a little faster to do that and then walk out this way. You know, if you don't menu wrong or anything, but that's aside the point.
Picking up your date for the prom, hosted by the DragonLord.
Yes, we're going to the DragonLord's prom. He's the chaperone. Alright, there we go. No more having to bonk on the walls. Yeah, just a few more pieces of business to attend to here. We have got to pick up the rainbow drop and get the Sword of Roto, which is inside the DragonLord's castle. And of course get to the next level, which we'll just be doing on the way to fight. You'll also see now we have a spell at the bottom of our menu. That's essentially heal more in the English. So the world record of this actually does fight the DragonLord at level 17, which is what we currently are. Oops, we're not doing that. That requires getting critical, I think 2 critical hits on the DragonLord actually. Which you can do in this and couldn't do in the Nintendo version, but that is not marathon safe.
Is this all considered to be new content?
Oh, this is new content. You see, we have not been here yet. And also we get a fancy animation. He transforms the items into the rainbow drop. Get them. Or it. Oh. Yeah, just back up to the town here to go stay at the inn one more time and stock up on items. Ready to go into the final castle. At least we hope the final castle. But if we die, that's okay. We're not thinking like that.
Awesome. We just got a $20 donation coming in from Palomitian Ambassador with a comment. This goes towards naming Maria Celeste. Thank you so much for the $20. That pushes the total to $2,963. Very close to hitting the halfway mark of $3,000.
Thank you.
Generously appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tell me, how much is that donation incentive for Loom?
It is $150. It doesn't have anything raised towards it. Loom, the incentive, is going to be ending just before the run starts, and it'll be happening right after this run. So we have a couple more minutes to try to raise as much as possible to get to that incentive goal of 150.
All right, so I'm calling it right now. I will match any donations going towards that incentive specifically.
You heard that.
So if
That's
you donate
huge.
money, your money gets doubled, essentially. I'd really like to see that being hit.
You heard that. It's perfect time to get donations, and we're going to have Sparkover's matching donations.
I wanna see a vandalism. Yes, anything going towards finishing Loom, I will match up until the point of half of that, which should be 75 if we have mathed correctly. I probably should have cast the repel spell, but we'll just fight these little enemies along the way. So, I need chat's help. In a moment here, I'm gonna need some rainbows in chat so we can build this bridge together. As soon as we get to the peninsula. Alright, friends, it's rainbow time. Beautiful.
Oh, that's really cool. It's in a different portion.
A nice little animation. Yeah, I think it's like it's roughly the same spot on the map, but it looks a lot nicer. And as you'll also see, coming up to the castle here, instead of it just being like in the middle of a big circle of swamp, there's actually a mountain leading up to the DragonLord's castle. Like, you have to go upstairs. It looks really nice, because, you know, the Nintendo map did look very flat. Yeah, just fighting things along the way. For the most part, we can fight just about everything we find. A few things we're not going to want to fight until after we find the sword, though. So, that goes. up the mountain that actually looks like a mountain. One more fight outside, I suppose. Here we go. So this is actually a little bit of a different layout than the Nintendo version as well. It's relatively, like, you're going in vaguely the same direction, but a lot of it's different in the midsection.
Interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, because you're allowed to use a torch and whatnot, it's pretty easy to learn it, but definitely threw me off the first time I played it, because I did play this game once, sort of blind-ish, like I'd played the original, so I knew where things were in general. We just have to do a search for the staircase, do a little alley-oop, and we're going to get our last torch, if we knew how to get to the menu where torches were. I just realized I didn't stock up on herbs by accident. That's bad.
Oh no.
That's bad, but that's okay. Well, we'll do our best.
Well, excusing bad things, what's really, really good is the fact that Sparkover did say that she will match donations up to $75, which is half the total of the incentive to be met for a loom. So this is a perfect time to get those donations in if you'd like. And not only that, but we are very, very close to 3,000. So if we hit like both of those, that'd be very, very hype.
Mm-hmm. And as a reminder, the donation incentive does have to be going towards loom for me to match it.
Yes.
I was. Yeah, met. So this enemy we definitely run from, which we did, so that's good. First staircase. This is usually where I get lost a little bit, but I believe in myself. Please stop. Please stop. Thank you. I want to see Scala do a vandalism.
Loom is a fantastic game. And I think, you know, it's really cool because the way that the game plays, it's like kind of based off of choices as well. And the vandalism, it basically is for Scala to bleach all the tapestries in the Great Hall, which is a portion of the game. It's really, really good because all the things that you do in the game have some sort of, I guess you could say, outcome. Dialogue is very funny and everything else of that nature, so.
By the way, we're encountering our first few kiss dragons. They're just tasty experience. Trying to rely a lot on heal walking right now, just so I can kind of save my herbs for the fight, but hey, we'll see how it goes. It's scary. Music changed because it's getting kind of vicious. So that staircase that we're about to see as soon as this fight is over is the scary trap staircase. You don't want to go on that. But it's, sort of, what's the word? My guide point, just for when to turn. Overstepped that one a little, but that's okay. We're almost able to pick up the sword. Have to take a little diversion over here. I don't want to curse myself, but it's actually been a little bit light on encounters so far.
Shh.
I know.
Curse it.
Never say that. But hey, look, it's the sword.
Hello.
It's a lot shorter of a diversion than in the previous games. It's a nice cozy walk. And now we actually can fight these now that we have the sword. I only ever choose to do it when I'm at full health. But, I mean, look at that. 2 swipes and it's done. That is the professional term for sword hitting, by the way. Swipe. I'm at full health again, so I'm definitely going to do this, because that's good. Look at this, they just keep coming. I mean, see, these encounters would have been bad a second ago, but because I had the sword, I mean, I'm A-okay with this. I am going to check my experience real quick before we go up this next staircase. We do want to be pretty close by the time we go there.
So about how much more time do you have for the run? Sorry.
It is this menu. 208.73. I am nice on that. So, we are technically very close to the end of the run here. Essentially, we're just going to fight a few more enemies and then fight the DragonLord, which should put us relatively on time to the 2:15 estimate, unless the DragonLord is very rude. So, essentially, the rest of the run comes down to him and what he's feeling.
All right, DragonLord, let's not be rude.
Look at him, all shifty and doing a little dance in his throne. The DragonLord 1 has a couple options, and unfortunately Heal More and Putting Me to Sleep are 2 of them, and that's bad. So it takes like an average of, I think, 7 hits to defeat him, but you have to subtract 2 from hits taken. If he Heal Mores. Oh, we're in a pickle. Oh, we're in a pickle. Oh.
Armor Knight just.
So we need to take a little walk now.
Armor Knight just said nah.
Yeah, big nah. It's always risky fighting those, but that one particularly bad. So, that's okay. That's okay. We've got a little more time to push for donations and remind y'all that I'm matching any donations going towards the Loom incentive. Just putting that out there.
Absolutely. Any donations going towards the Loom incentive Sparkover match. And not only that, from, you know what, I'm gonna toss myself into that as well. I will match also.
Oh.
But I won't just match up to the Loom incentive. I will match past that and put towards other incentives as well.
Very nice. Very generous of you. See that, y'all? You donated, it's essentially tripling your money.
One person donates 20. That's a total of 60.
Huge.
Towards the Loom incentive on necessarily one donation. So.
And of course,
going. Yeah, really want to see that Loom incentive hit. Scala is absolutely an amazing person and puts a lot of time into the run. And I mean, I think for everybody who, you know, volunteers and actually contributes their time to Slurpathon, it's just really nice to put as much effort towards getting these incentives hit. So I'm down for that.
So I just had to double check there. Because we died, I mean, good news. The dragon is going to guarantee us our level. But, you know, we gotta save the princess again, really. Again, it's a very easy fight to the dragon. Because we are gonna want to go to the inn, I want to get the rest of the herbs as well that I didn't get previously. And the bonus is, I mean, okay, it's not a bonus, but it's consolation. The consolation is because we get the level here, if we stay at the inn, we also get the MP healed from that level. Because the only way to heal your MP is either die or stay at an inn. Which, you know, normally you get level 8 in the DragonLord's castle, you don't see that MP, so that will help for the fight. Not much is good. One more time down here. Probably almost at the bottom wall here. I'm gonna let you all know that my host is making some very funny faces at me right now in Discord. I should put him on screen. I should put him on screen so you can see his faces. Oh yeah, I should put on the spell again. Let all these little enemies get away from me. Yo. I'm definitely grabbing some water after this run.
Yeah, you sound quite parched.
I made the mistake of forgetting to fill my water bottle before I started talking for 2 hours. I know. Awful idea. Yeah, stay at the inn, then we're gonna buy herbs. Oh, you showing off with your water right there.
Absolutely. I took some... that...
Alright. I think I need 3 of these, but I'm just gonna buy them until my money stops flowing. One last trip to the herb merchant. There we go. And new torch.
Time to pick up them herbs. What's up, fam?
Now, if we happen to die again, I am actually gonna have to pick up another key so I can save the princess again. It's an issue. But we're not thinking like that. We're thinking positive.
Positive along the lines that we are all here raising funds for the Alberta Children's Hospital. Directly, all the funding going towards them goes towards the hospital as unrestricted funds. So just would like to put that out there as well. Halfway there, nearly to 3,000. With a goal set of 6,000 for Slurpathon VIII. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Slurpathon Day 3.
Happy Slurpathon Day 3.
Yeah, I think ahead of time as well, we could probably get some good lucks in chat.
Here we go. Yeah, so this time, we're just going to be running from the enemies because we already got our level. So it'll be a bit of a smoother walk at least. We put eyes on the DragonLord. Saw him, just can't. Can't get down there for... Oh, he was dancing in his chair.
Sour, please.
Big sour,
Jam,
please.
right, jam. Cool, we just received a $2.50 donation in from Tempest Mask 1000 with a comment saying, "Good morning, friends. I fear this is as good as I can do for now. Still, I do want to see that Loom incentive met. I believe in the power of Bobbin. Bobbin is the main character in Loom. Thank you so much for the $2.50. And don't worry about your donation amount, being sufficient. Any amount is absolutely wonderful. So thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you. And again, with both of us matching the donations, that has tripled. Ah, woo! I did a forget. I did a bad forget. So, you need a key to get inside the DragonLord's castle. And I used my last one to save the princess. Oh my gosh. So we actually have to run back to town to buy a key to get into the DragonLord's castle.
And definitely with the donation that was just brought in by WMD for $50.
Oh, yo!
With a comment saying Loom ? Sure. P.S. It's a bear.
It's a bear.
With those donations, yep, Loom incentive will be met.
Very nice.
As we're matching. So thank you so much, Tempest and WMD. Greatly appreciate it.
Well, remember...
We really appreciate you.
Oh, we do. That is so fantastic. I was gonna say though, remember earlier when I couldn't quite remember the name of the incentive and I was like, do a shenanigan? I am the one actually doing a shenanigan right now.
Oh, shucks. You know, also with those donations that came through, we are halfway to 6,000, sitting at $3,015. So
Very
thank
nice.
you so much.
Plus bonus incoming after this run.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that, everyone. So I will say, I did say that I would match up until $75. So if anybody donates towards the next incentive for remind me what that would be.
It is BS Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
Upgrading to 100%.
So anything else up until that received in this run, I will continue to match that as my promise to match up to $75.
Oh, now we're getting mathy.
I know, we're getting a little mathy. Pretty much, I want to say roughly $22.50 left in that offer. Oh, this isn't where I wanted to go. I won't get super technical on y'all. Oh no, my controller! So yes, as noted, you need a key to get into the DragonLord's castle. And I needed one to save the princess, therefore the key that I was used to having was gone because I had used it up, so... Sorry about that. We are definitely going to be a little over that little estimate there, but you know what? Y'all will forgive me. Just grabbing some extra keys that I'm definitely not going to need. So you want to know the rule of speedrunning RPGs. If you don't have extra resources, you'll definitely need them. But if you have extra resources, you won't need them at all. So... you know, now that I have extra keys, we won't need to use them. I don't have a torch, do I? That's okay. No one tell me. Yeah, hopefully we'll do a nice zoom over here. Anyway, now I believe for real. See, a torch, I can just use my light spell and be done with it. A key, there is no replacement for a key. That is it. It's a key. Though, actually, in further Dragon Warrior games, you actually get a spell called Door, at least in the English version, which opens a door. That's actually very nice to have later on, but this hero cannot learn that spell. So, cross your fingers, prayer hands in chat. This is my last attempt to get in here. Do this. And yes, it is true. The MP doesn't, regenerate itself, so it's a bit of a here and there thing. So if I'm remembering properly about previous games, I believe you get keys that just stick with you and don't like to be replenished, at least what I remember. That makes it nicer too. No regenerating keys, but it does take inventory space at the same time. Please calm down. Please calm down, Death Knight. That is a time when I'm actually going to use an herb because going down to below 50 HP makes me do some cries.
I'm sorry, I am here. I was just ensuring to update the incentive spreadsheet to reflect the incoming donations as well. Speaking of which, we actually just received a $20 donation by Tetra. Thank you so much, with a comment saying, by the power of donation matching and the complicated mathematical process of multiplication, I think this means 60 for the 100% BS Legend of Zelda incentive ?
Math.
I'm gonna have to do math.
Morning math. That's fantastic though. Thank you so much.
I'll be matching that donation towards Zelda as well.
And according to my very vague math, I should be matching that one as well. So, getting some very nice Very nice support here for the Children's Hospital. Thank you so much, everyone. It's okay. I'm gonna let you in on a secret about... Sorry about the math. Got a calculator on my phone and on my computer. I can use 2 calculators.
So I am tracking everything on the spreadsheet right now, pretty strictly. So after we're done with the run, we can definitely check that out in the well, we're going through admin stuff. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall, but matching donations. So thank you so much, Tetra, and everybody who's been dropping and pushing money towards the Alberta Children's Hospital. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It's okay. If we're breaking the admin fourth wall for a good cause, I'm okay with that. Look, this is actually the first stone man we have seen. And he's gone. Those are the ones I do not like to deal with them. Ever. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? No, now I'm going the... Oh my gosh, I'm second guessing myself. Okay, this is actually the right way. Please? Please tell me it's the right way. I keep saying that is the floor. I'm always second guessing myself because it's kind of vicious that it's like, turn this way, turn that way. Oh no. I want to believe. I'm sorry. I definitely have broken estimate, but you've had fun? And that's sort of why, at the end of the run, it usually, it's up to the DragonLord, when, to be fair, I actually haven't even gotten to him quite yet, but I'm sort of, I never know what sort of estimate to give this, because, you know, on a decent run, I can be sub 2 hours, but, so I figure 2:15 is nice for marathon, but then whenever I give it a 2:30 estimate, I always do it sub 2, but when I don't, I'm like, oh no. Speedrunning is hard, y'all. But we're almost there, just a couple floors left. Do this. So these last 2 floors are actually the same as on the Nintendo. Slightly fancier looking, but same layout, the little U, the little straight line. And yeah, it's definitely a fact. Marathon estimates are literally impossible. Oh, we're definitely going to use some herbs here. Hey, go ahead. Hi.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
So while doing the math currently right now, with all the donations that came through Sparko, to reach your cap for matching donations, there's only $2.50 left. So $2.50. But with that, matching the donations and putting them also towards BS Legend of Zelda right now to upgrade the run to 100%, the total amount raised towards that incentive is $212.50. And to make that incentive happen, to reach the goal, it's $250. So we are very close on that one as well now.
Very nice.
Thank you so much for the great donations.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you for your hard work on the math first thing in the morning.
No problem. Incentive spreadsheet should reflect all of that right now. So make sure to use the incentive command to check that out.
All right, folks. I want to let you know, this is new content. We haven't been to these steps yet. Yeah, no more fights to do. Fight the DragonLord, which, again, as a reminder, we want to get an average of 7 hits on him. And we don't want to go below 49 HP, I want to say.
Can we get some good luck in chat, please?
All right, Mash B, it's okay. Let's go. DragonLord office is half the word, and we're like, nah, fam, I'm good. Alright, so I'm just gonna count these hits, because it's serious time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm asleep. Back to 2 hits. And I'm dead. DragonLord, why?
Oh no.
Oh no. So this is how it works with DragonLord. The first one is awful, and the second one is just a lovely little thing to do. So sorry, folks, but we got to go on a walk again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a marathon run for sure. Oh. Say a bad word. Heck.
Frick, 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 frick.
So, for any of the runners who are scheduled after me, blame Sparko. But this is truly the nature of fighting the DragonLord. It's, if he puts you to sleep when you're already at somewhat low health, it's trouble. Here we go. It's true, this does seem like a Slurpathon tradition, though. We have shenanigans afoot.
Yeah, I blame the DragonLord.
I definitely do, too.
You know, I think that's like Slurpathon tradition, isn't it? Like where usually it's like your block and then you're pushing estimate and everybody else has to like go a little bit later out.
It's true. I always hold it up.
Oh.
Oh, woo! But
the tradition, but we believe. We believe, and so does Melieve.
Melieve believes.
Melieve believes.
I mean, to be honest, 2 Slurpathons ago, myself and Meg did a Mario Brothers 3 randomizer run, and was it randomizer? No, it was all forts, I think. I mean, it wasn't our fault that the console reset halfway through, but it took a lot of time. It took a lot of time after it reset in, like, World 5. So, it was a shenanigan. Nope, wrong spell, but that's okay. So the return spell will not return you when you're in a cave. It'll just bonk your head on the wall and be done. So here we go. So we're gonna go back to town. We are gonna buy a torch this time just because I also need to restock herbs as well.
And for everybody tuning in, thank you so much for being here this morning. Welcome to Slurpathon 8 Day 3.
That many days.
So we're getting into, after this run, there's a bunch of good RPG tastiness coming up. So please stick around. The incentive for Loom was met with the gracious donations, and then not only that, but with the matching power. So we also have Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I think 2 is the Pixel Remaster, correct?
I believe they both are, actually.
Oh, yeah, I think they both are. Yep, looking at the schedule correctly. And then after that, we have Willow by Von Yvonne. Dr. Mario by Tetra, who's in chat. And Contra Hardcore and then Hardcore Uprising. It's going to be a great day. Good
Contra
morning,
is one of my
Meta.
favorite
Good to see you.
RPGs.
Yeah, Contra is a great RPG. Absolutely fantastic. Just like, I think like Contra as an RPG reminds me of like Metal Slug. Metal Slug is like one of the best RPGs known to man, honestly. Really sad that the RPG didn't make it into Slurpathon this year. But yeah, luckily we have Contra. I mean, good RPG, good RPG. Not one of the best, but it's up there.
Alright, I'm just gonna double check my menu right now while I can. Alright, yeah, we've got the 6 herbs. And yeah, shoutouts to Mira. Hello. Hello overseas. We are about to fight the DragonLord. Attempt to fight the DragonLord for the 3rd time. I only say that because my first attempt I didn't actually make it to him. But you know, this is 100% how Dragon Quest goes whenever I submit it to a marathon.
Yeah. Shout outs to Tetra in chat, 100%. Dr. Mario,
Hmm.
please stick around for that. That'll be happening roughly kind of like I think in the evening for our time zone. But take a look at the schedule. Use the schedule command, or you can always just navigate over to slurpathon.com/schedule to check out what's going on. The schedule auto converts to your time zone, so don't have to do anything crazy on that end.
No math. Less morning
No
math.
I'm super mathed out.
I know, you've been working very hard behind the scenes there. Thank you so much.
And I just learned how to use the incentive spreadsheet this morning too. Let's go.
Yeah, Trank did a very nice job setting us up with that. I think it's working probably the smoothest so far as being able to publicly display incentives this year. I think.
Great. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think we get like a little better each year. So.
Right. Yeah. And it's huge too because if individuals want to navigate over to slurpathon.com, it's a more streamlined way of viewing. Like if donations come through, you can watch the stream from there. You can kind of push to Twitter, check that out. But yeah, I think all of the streamlining that individuals have put in, like shout outs to Brofar. I know I said that last night on hosting, but really, really great on the commands and using the domain for that. And then definitely Trank behind the scenes for getting pretty like the spreadsheets, all those nice functions working and things of that nature. So the viewers can see those incentives. And when donations go to them, they update live for y'all to see. So it's pretty cool. Well, live, I would say give it like 3 minutes to update, but
yeah, one thing I've definitely noticed, if you view the sheet on its own, then it will update like automatically. Just the slurpathon.com version does usually take, I think it refreshes every 5 minutes. So,
yeah.
Yes. I also actually just realized, since I'm on camera here, probably for like the only time, instead of maybe a morning portion or something for talking, I actually want to show off the curlers I made. Because we do have some prizes available, and I've made a couple of them, so the second I am able to scoot little over here. Okay, part 1, Perlers are now within arm's reach. As you know, gotta shill for those while we're sitting here, you know, walking through the castle for the 3rd time. So we've got a spinny Mega Man. Woo, he's spinning! Isn't that a lot of fun? I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of time to hold him up.
Yeah, shout outs to Brent.
And so if you were here for the first day, we've got a Thomas the Tank Engine Perler. That is definitely not broken. No, they're solid, they're solid. I don't want to hold it backwards for you, though. Start Thomas, everyone. I know, I have to play a video game in the middle of this. How awful. No, it's not awful. We're having fun. I'm bad at this, but here we go. An actual few seconds of Thomas on screen. So yeah, if you donated on Thursday, I believe it was, you were able to be in the draw for that one. And then here, we've got from the Don-chan from Taiko no Tatsujin, which was a showcase we had yesterday. So if you donated yesterday, you could win that one. And then I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe for Mega Man, if you donate tomorrow, you're in the draw for that one. And then finally, for today, it was a cross stitch. I went the wrong way.
So for today, and anybody can view these by typing in the command prizes, !prizes. But yes, for today, there is a Mad Eye cross stitch by Monster Sanctuary from Shawnee's run yesterday. It's really, really sick. The Mad Eye looks really, really nice. And then, yes, the Mega Man Perler is donating any amount tomorrow. So for today, donate any amount to get that cross stitch or to be entered in for the cross stitch.
Which I can't hold up because I don't have it here.
Right. So check out the prizes by typing in the !prizes command.
Yeah, and there's a couple others if you donate a certain amount over the course of the marathon as well.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna give a big shout out to myself. I actually made the prize sheet this year, like, relatively early into the marathon and not on like the last day of it. Yeah. Admin. Admin a woos. I'll be honest though, it's usually held back by me, who, you know, has to make some perlers, but today I finished them early on. If by today I mean this marathon. I'm always the one holding up the prize sheet. But here we go, folks. We might actually be able to defeat the DragonLord soon. So yeah, as I said, the first one is the scary one. The second one just runs on a cycle between 4 different moves where you do a certain thing where you either heal or attack depending on how much HP you have. If I were to remember, I want to say my heal lines are 101 and 64. So I will be very honest. I have a cheat sheet of notes beside me.
Cheat sheet.
It's not cheating, it's just helpful guidance.
Cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet. Scroll down on right now. Yeah, we're kind of already at the opposite of yesterday. Yesterday we were very far ahead in the first run, but today the DragonLord is like, need to slow down a bit. I hadn't used any herbs yet, so that's nice at least.
So, like, how many times has the princess died?
So we had the initial 7 dragons, then the one on the overworld for 8, and then twice more in the castle.
Goodness
Wait,
gracious.
Are you asking for math?
Rip.
The princess has died 9 times so far. I mean, I've also died sometimes. But honestly, I don't think I died other than times when I was holding her.
Kiss, dragon.
I don't want to curse myself, but I forgot to stay at the inn when we ran out to get that key. My MP is low. It could still be fine. It could still be fine. But it's the morning, everyone. I need extra good luck for this DragonLord. All right, 7
Everybody,
attacks. Let's go.
Extra good luck.
1. We're asleep. We're awake. 2. 3. 4. 5. 3. 4. 2. A critical hit, which means I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm past the point of being able to count well. Now we're just gonna attack a little. Oh, he healed. I'm lost. I'm lost when I crit. I think it's worth like 3, but it's kind of dangerous. Now we're sleeping. Still sleeping. Okay, we're awakened in the danger zone. Healed. This is very awful. But we killed the first form. Okay. So, the DragonLord has a pattern. Alright. And I have to heal right away. So that's turn number 1. 2. Turn number 3. Turn number 4. Turn number 1. Two. Turn number 3. I think I need a crit. Turn number 4. 1. Number 2. Oh, that's close. That's turn number 3. I have no heal mores left. Turn number 4. We are doomed. We are in so much trouble, and we are dead. Hi everyone, welcome to Slurpathon 3, where the DragonLord is going to win the fight.
That was super cool.
Oh my gosh. That's all my fault too. That is 100% my fault. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Sorry?
Went into the fight with not max MP?
Yes. Because I had to go out and buy a key and I forgot to use the inn. So I apologize to every single runner today, but you're gonna have to do zoomies when I cannot. This has just been bad luck after bad luck. I mean...
Shucks, it happens.
I know, it does. It's okay. We're having fun. We're raising money. We're all chilling here in the morning. I think the worst part is... this is keeping me from food.
That's the thing.
The thing!
And for individuals, good morning. If you haven't caught any breakfast yet, go grab some breakfast and don't forget to hydrate as well.
Oh,
we're sitting at $3,053.47 raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital. All these nice monies goes towards that hospital as unrestricted funds. So thank you everybody who's been donating graciously throughout the event so far. We're on day 3, Slurpathon VIII. Tomorrow's going to be the last day. Check out the schedule for today because we have a lot of great RPGs, including Contra. I think Dr. Mario might fit in that, but Contra's the best one. But yeah, tons of really good RPGs throughout the whole entire day today.
Dr. Mario's a really good RPG. Like, I like pretending I'm a doctor.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's true.
I haven't gone to college for that. You know, it's like, how?
Shoutouts to Brent.
I think we have some Brent naming incentives coming up.
Absolutely.
But alright, so we're saving the princess again. Gonna do a little dance around here. We're gonna buy our resources. The DragonLord is controlling Slurpathon. It's sure a thing. Yeah, we got the princess. Gonna double check if we need keys. I'm definitely gonna need to restock on herbs though.
And definitely do what?
Inn.
Go to the inn.
Go to the inn, have a nap. I promise I'll do that. Because yeah, using 2 keys every single time is like something you remember if you're on Save the Princess %. Checking my resources, I have 1 key left, which is all that we need. We're not going to need to use a single key after this. Guaranteed, 100%. 3 herbs. So 1, 2, 3. Don't think I need a torch, but it's quicker for me to just buy one than to check my inventory and then have to buy another one.
Shoutouts to the herb merchant.
And look, staying at the inn.
I think we need to make a new category for you.
What's that?
Dragon Quest staying at the inn %.
I have done that a lot. Alright, here we go. Last thing forever. Last thing forever. I really do appreciate that herb merchant in Rimmeldar. It's very nice. Like, I mean, like, to be fair, you know, if you do die, the town is right beside you, but it's still going into another town and that item shop is quite far away. You know what's in
And also, good morning, Zello. Zelo.
Welcome, Raiders.
1Z, 1E, 3 L's, 3 O's.
For day
Good to
3 of
see you.
Slurpathon.
Yes. We scream for stream. Good morning. And welcome to day 3 of Slurpathon VIII, where we have Sparkover running some Dragon Quest for the opening.
I'm gonna be honest. The DragonLord is controlling today.
For everybody who's here, we are raising funds directly in support for Alberta Children's Hospital. We just broke the halfway mark towards the $6,000 goal. Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Finished our coffee. Don't have any water. Waiting for the victory so I can, hydrate properly.
Right, and honestly, up next, if we can ever get, up next we actually have Scala Kitty with Loom, which the incentive was met for committing vandalism throughout the game, bleaching some tapestries and whatnot.
Wouldn't it be a shame if we could never actually see Loom because I'm just playing Dragon Quest for the rest of the day?
Well,
No.
what was it? There was a 12-hour estimate for what game? I think it was Doom or something. Yeah, Doom 64 was supposed to have a 12-hour estimate.
What? Why is this? That's too long.
Zelo was way underestimated on that.
He did so well. So proud of him for keeping the day ahead of schedule.
Yes. Zelo, thank you so much for the raid, and also get some good sleep. And thank you so much for the good lucks.
Yes, please. Thank you and welcome, Raiders. And yeah, get some snoozies.
Yep, for the individuals who followed along with the raid, please, if you care to find out what's going on through Slurpathon, you can type in schedule or head over to slurpathon.com to see everything kind of in a refined view. Thank you so much for the links, Brofar, putting hard work in there.
Again, we've been here a little. We know. We're running from all the enemies. We're just trying to get down to the bottom floor. This dragon is like, choo, choo, choo. But I'm like, no. Base Channel 5 was yesterday, friend.
Yep, shoutouts to Sporadic Erratic. And also, yes, there's a good comment in chat. There are some bid wars and naming stuff going on for incentives. Please check those out for Final Fantasy 1 and 2, the Pixel remasters. There's a lot of characters in Final Fantasy 2 that haven't been named. Furion, Guy, Leon. But yeah, check those out. You can literally just drop $1 and get a name in, and people can start putting towards that as well. So
I just about died there. That was way too close for comfort. Down to 3 HP after being put to sleep. Ow, woo. Okay, then we went to the Herb Merchant. We're covered. This run is sponsored to you by the Herb Merchant.
The Herb Merchant. Also, naming convention for Final Fantasy 1 and 2, 6 characters max. So just want to put that out there. I don't think I clarified that. Kafka. He's really dragging this out.
Please, we need humor because it's looking very dark right now. I'm getting close to approaching 3 hours on this run, and that is awful. I mean, I know, the DragonLord, rude, but oh my gosh, we are gonna do zoomies on these tech checks today. Shoutouts to the volunteers.
Ain't nothing but a thing, nearly 30 minutes over estimate.
Oh, well, I mean, the DragonLord fight is long, and then JRTA timing, you don't finish until the credits have rolled and it says the end. So, I apologize. I have to bake some apology cookies for all the runners.
Apology cookies.
But all right, we're on the bottom floor. We see the DragonLord, blah, 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 walk in a circle. We can do it. There's a lot of water down here, yes? Little bloop. I can't do it. Oh, decent counters. But look, we have more MP than last time.
Nice. And you know also what we have more of?
Well, what do we have more of?
Money raised towards the Alberta Children's Hospital. We just received a $100 donation coming in from Spencer I Am. With a comment saying, I heard that Brofar fought at bear in the mountains of Canada at night and won. Is that true, Brofar?
Why would you fight a bear? Bears are friends. But thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah.
Was there any incentive that you wanted that to go towards? We have Legend of Zelda, which only needs, BS Legend of Zelda, pardon me, looks like $37.50. So.
And you can split up your donation between incentives.
Yep, just let us know, type it up in chat. So we're all about meeting those incentives and getting the runners to do some extra stuff during the run. So.
All right, fourth time's a charm, right?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh. Again, 7 hits, and we missed on the first one. That's a... No, we didn't. You can't miss, can you? I think that's 2. I thought it made a funny sound, but I was off. That's 3. I mismenued. We're good. We're fine. I'm stressed. No. I did something funny. He hasn't healed yet, though, so I think... Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay. We're gonna do this very nicely. We're gonna count to 4 a few times. Turn number 1, we heal. Okay. 1. Well, that was the preemptive attack. So 2. 3. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. 1. 2. Counting with Sparko. 3. And 4. 1. 2. 3. And 4. 1. 2. 3. And that's our last heal more. And 4. 1. Please. 2. Thank you, game. Thank you, game.
Good job. I was about to lose my mind with you counting like that. Oh my gosh.
No, honestly, no.
I know.
Counting like that helps me. I know I sound like a little child learning in school, but...
GG. It's like the ones are getting longer. 1, 2. It's like, God.
That's me. That's me.
Good job.
Babby Sparko learns to count.
GG.
I'm so sorry to everybody, but we did it. So they take the princess away. And then they bring her back because she wants to go on a journey with me. It's over. We are free. So yeah, the king talks to me a little bit, and I'm like, I'm gonna go adventure. Then Lady Lara's like, hello, I want to go with you. Can I come with you? And you say yes, and you go off into the sunset. Whew. But again, JRTA timing says, I cannot go until later. We cannot say the end, or we cannot do timing until the end. So here's Thomas. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Thank you for sticking through that.
Yeah, great job, babe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sticking through that with me. Oh, that was... I know some of that was on me, but a lot of that was the DragonLord. But yeah, we did it, folks. We are going to be rolling into the next run very soon. Like, honestly, the second we hit the end, I am going to be working on getting this next run set up, so...
Cool. Real
yes.
quick, the $100 donation, 20 of it's going to be going to Orange Tunic for the Legend of Zelda run tomorrow, and then 80 is towards Runner's Choice.
Runner's Choice? That's me!
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I will look at the incentives after we're done, because I know we have a bit of math to do. But yes, good stuff. Just waiting here, the credits roll through, like, you know, they sort of show you all the things you did, even though you didn't do some of the things because, you know, we were doing a speed run, and that's okay. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate all the support that came through during this run. I know I took a little longer than I said I would. A lot longer than I said I would, I'm sorry. But we had fun, and that's all that matters, right?
Right.
All right, got a couple seconds here. So, yeah, we're just going to be transitioning to the next screen right away. So, thank y'all, and we will get Loom up as soon as we can. Couple seconds. I'm getting ready with my split button. And then, we'll never do that again. The end, 251. Good job. See y'all soon.